Hello and good afternoon to you all, gentlemen. We pick up today's session after you have just managed to apprehend a very squirmy, very elusive Amrik Vanthampur. Despite taking a pinky finger from his very hand, he refused to sell out the other Vanthampur's involvement with the dead free, despite Mortlock's persisted reassurances that they most certainly are. Amrik tried to put the blame on his brother, Mortlock, who promptly turned the blame back on him and blamed Amrik for his assassination attempt, which you guys happened to intervene in the middle of. With this in tow, Mortlock promptly left, taking the nearest barge as promised and heading as far out from Baldur's Gate as he possibly could, warning you guys that a great deal of danger was coming if the Vanthampur family managed to continue as they were. The very least of which, he claimed that the Vanthampurs hired the dead free just to make the Flaming Fist look bad and incompetent. The reasons for why they would care to do this is unknown, but Mortlock could not stress enough that in your approach to the Vanthampur family estate, that you keep Amrik as leverage. Now, how you deal with that leverage is up to you, but Amrik has remained very stubborn. He refuses to sell out his family, even at threat of his own life. And from there, you met a lovely little, lovely, strong, paladin-like lady by the name of Rhea Mantlemorn. She came up towards you promptly as Mortlock was leaving you, saying that she herself had business with the Vanthampur family, specifically their involvement with a certain Favius Krieg and with Uldar Ravengard, the two individuals that she is wanting to meet most of all. We begin this session not too far away from where you guys just were, well, actually, no, we're not going to start there. We're going to start today's session outside of the Flaming Fist headquarters found in Baldur's Gate, or at least the stationed place of the Flaming Fist here in Baldur's Gate. You will find them over towards, not too far away. More or less, you'll find them right in the middle, right at the heart of Baldur's Gate, in a simple, modest little HQ that can be found right here, on the outside of the outer wall a little bit, just adjacent to the upper city. You will like. You are carrying Amrik in tow, and you are planning on putting him here in lock and key and behind bars, while you alert your superiors, like Captain Zodge, what you've learned so far. And with that, I will stop talking. Who would like to begin first? Who would like to tell me what they want to get up to right now?
Well, Sessic would like to obtain. I assume that the framing fees will have some sort of like a map of every buildings around here. Just want to make sure we knows about the vampire estate before we get in there.
Unfortunately, Sessic, you give the Flaming Fist way too much credit. The Flaming Fist is a mercantile group, not one that is... They aren't looking to set down roots. The Flaming Fist is a group of armed forces that can be hired for raiding ancient Cholton temples as much as it is providing extra security in a city like Baldur's Gate, provided they have coin. So it didn't pay them at all to start cartographing people's homes, and the families in the upper city certainly weren't obliging to such matters, so they definitely don't have any such records. But still, you're outside the front gates of the Flaming Fist headquarters. How would you like to proceed here?
Guys, do you really think that we can trust Flaming Fist now? We know that.
So,
What?
as a quarter,
Sorry, Sessic, stop. You unfortunately cut out, disconnected, reconnected. We didn't know what happened, but Raddek has started to talk, and I'm going to hear him out first. Raddek, if you could please continue.
That wasn't
Yes,
me.
this is Raddek. I am Raddek.
I'm sorry,
That
Hearty.
was Harty.
I'm sorry, Hearty. Your icon beeped out from what I saw. I believe. Maybe I'm tired.
I need to find a better character voice. Never mind. So guys, do you really think that we can trust the Flaming Fist? I think there's rats everywhere, right?
Okay, Sessic, you can respond now.
well, I can assure you that not all flaming fish are a bastard. Me, for example, and then Azaghal, so we are at least a little bit of virtue inside. Now, if you don't mind me, as a quartermaster, I would like to check some of the confiscated goods. If luck have it on my side, some of the confiscated maps of the estate that one of those thief or burgers that attempt to raid the estate may have some of the maps remaining of the vampire's mansion.
What do you suggest, Harty? We go ahead to
Hmm.
the villa without going for the flaming fist. See if we can get a resolution and then coming back.
How would
It's
I
up to
know?
you.
I don't know who to trust. I don't trust people of.
Well, it's up to you. I'm not gonna be the one who do the forcings. In the end, I'm just what do my voices matters anyway. I'm a quartermasters, not some generals of the flaming fist.
In that case, we might want to gather more evidence, since this one won't talk. And the flaming fist
Oh,
won't do much.
you love being carried around then? I'm I'm looking at the vampire.
Yeah, Amrik.
Um,
He says, I can walk just fine. It's just my hands you won't obviously let me have free.
Good enough.
Azaghal, Sessic, as members of the Flaming Fist, do you know anybody other than us that we can trust?
Hmm. Sessic gonna roll some things. What would you allow me to roll? Look.
Nothing. If you have an NPC you feel can be trustworthy, then by all means state it. If you have met somebody along your journey who you feel can be trustworthy, try to start describing them and I'll fill in the blanks. But who you deem as trustworthy is completely a subjective matter you have to tell me about. You're outside Captain Zodge, the Flaming Fist, debating if you should trust the Flaming Fist, the army that you are assigned to and a part of Sessic. You have to really answer this kind of question. This is a choice you've got to make.
Here's what I suggest. We need to prepare before going into the Vampire Villa. I'm guessing that's gonna be trouble. Let's go to Captain Zodge. He's the one that assigned us this mission. Let's see if he can maybe help us better prepare for the next part. I'm even thinking maybe getting an advanced on our supposed reward. I wouldn't mind having a potion or two on me.
Well, he promised you payment when the dead free were sorted. You've met those
dead free?
conditions. In
The
fact,
dead free are sorted.
sorry, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
as far as your job is concerned, you've done your part. So, you are due money, at the very least, and that much can't be stated enough. From the mind perspective of the Flaming Fist, you are due money, and if you want to continue on this path, you are in your damned right to demand more money, as is custom with the Flaming Fist.
What do you guys think?
Let's get that money.
More money.
Yeah,
is
let's
always
get
good.
some money. I could use
Okay.
some stuff to buy some
My
stuff.
blades need some sharpening.
Okay, we'll do this. We'll inform Captain Zorge of what we found. We'll let him know that we're willing to go further, investigate further, and go to the Vanthampur Villa. But let's get paid first, and let's prepare a bit for the next encounter. And I forgot the name of the NPC that's with us. That lady that was. I have it noted here somewhere. But...
Raya.
Rhea, yeah.
Let me get the full name. But yeah, her name is Rhea. Her full details escape me, but she is a ebony-skinned, frizzy-haired young woman with a very powerful build, and though short in stature, she clearly is strong enough to carry this heavy armor with practiced ease.
Okay, I will turn around to Rhea and ask her, would you mind watching our little friend here until we come back? Maybe meet us back at the Elfsong Tavern. I don't think it's a good idea to parade him chained across town.
Roll me a persuasion check. Also, you've kind of paraded him at least between the Low Lantern Tavern to...
Let's assume we try to be subtle about it.
Okay, alrighty. I like that. Rhea turns to you and she just goes, alright, but we're still going to use him for the Vanthampur's family themselves, aren't we?
Exactly.
definitely.
That's why I don't want to take him into Captain Zodge. I don't want to show our full hand for now. So keep him safe. Sorry, Artie, you were saying something?
No, you go first.
So keep him safe, keep him hidden. We'll do some shopping, get ourselves prepared, and tomorrow morning I think we should go to the villa.
Rhea nods to you and she respects your tactic. She also goes as far as to say, no, that's about right. I mean, in this place, I don't really even trust the armed guard, she says, making quotation marks with her fingers. So, better to see if he has any affiliations to, these Vanthampurs. But yes, I'll keep watching him. He will not go from my sight. You have my word, she says adamantly.
Artie Silver wins and says, but how do we know we can trust you, Rhea? I mean, we found you in his chambers. We don't know anything about you, and he's our life insurance.
Few corrections to make there. Few corrections.
Oh, yeah. No way.
That's okay. One, you didn't meet her in his chambers. You met her blocking his escape outside of the ship, and then helped you apprehend him. Secondly, you don't know nothing about her. She told you that she was one of the few that managed to get away from the crumbling, sort of vanishing death spot that was Elturel before it was consumed into the lower planes. And you also know, Sessic and Azaghal, that you have heard of Rhea because she was a wanted criminal because she helped smuggle some refugees into Baldur's Gate.
I think we can trust
What
her.
else news? Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't part of this job of yours anyway. I will stay here with the lass and look at the guy, in case he causes much trouble.
Well, you could take David's cut. Get yourself some sharpened blades maybe for the next fight. I don't think Eros would mind.
As long as he's fine, then that's settled.
Alrighty.
If everybody's in agreement, let's do this.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, and at this point, I wanna from my bag, I wanna get the skull I have from Vaz, since I got that as proof that we killed him, and I'm going to give it to Sessic, since I think he's the highest ranking member of the one we know. Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you the skull from Vaz, the guy, the assassin that we killed.
Gotcha. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Um,
Just as you are like pondering outside the doors, Captain Zodge, in his stomp-booted, clenched fist manner, begins to just march his way towards into the Flaming Fist group. And as you look at him, a little boy kind of comes up to him, and he just goes, Mister, please! I can't find my mum! I think she's killed or she's missing! And Zodge basically grabs the boy by his scuff, and she says, Well, have you looked at the near whorehouse? And he just kind of tosses him across the other side of the road. And the little boy is kind of like, Oh, hi, Mom. Ah, fucking hell. Zodge says as he just like growls and grunts and marches on. Just so done with everybody's problems. But just about as done as the first time you meet him. Because he doesn't really look where he's going, he just like barges in the front door, giving it a loud clang as he just like whacks the heavy wood into the frame post of the heady, sturdy stone and mortar building in front of you without seeing you at all. But you know for now he is absolutely inside, and he has no children or grannies to punch now.
Sessic will go in. Anyone else coming along with our lizard girl?
I'll follow.
Okay.
just thinking, Hati pulls out
Oh,
the burned necklace. Do you think you should use it somehow? Show it to him?
Yeah, I probably just
Can't hear you, Sessic.
this would be enough to do it. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, so Sessic, Hearty, Silver, Azaghal, you're all gonna go in and meet with him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me as well.
Okay. Eros has not turned up. I think he is missing today. Who would like to take control of his character sheet for inspiration?
I already have inspiration, so someone else might want to take it. The one that doesn't have inspiration yet.
Anybody?
If no one else wants to do it, I will do it. But I don't really play barbarian often, so I don't think I can do it to the most efficient.
Allow me
yeah,
to
me
help
neither.
you. Smash! Ah! You've learned how to play barbarian.
I have been playing. I've been playing a Kobold barbarians. I will take care of Eros, and if nobody take care of him.
That's very kind of generous of you, Sessic. Everybody has control, so somebody can take the mantle. Anyway,
Okay.
decided. Sessic, Azaghal, and Hearty Silver, you're going to go into the Flaming Fist headquarters, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. You begin to enter in, and you walk through the first series of harsh, stony corridors, clean and polished, with the barest of necessities. No silverware, no polished trophies or amulets, only sort of certifications that these people are the designated law enforcement of Baldur's Gate, and certain sort of framed mantelpiece pieces of paper kind of give names of deceased soldiers, ranking officers in the nearby area, of which you do see some pictures for Uldar Ravengard. Let me see if I actually get one of those. Yes, you do. And you get the impression he looks a bit like this from some of his pictures. Now, Sessic and Azaghal, you shall recognize Uldar Ravengard. He was and he is, before his recent disappearing act in Alterville, he was the more progressive head leader of the Flaming Fist, and he does lead the Flaming Fist. Full stop. He leads the Flaming Fist. And it was by his efforts as a ruling member of the Council of Baldur's Gate that the city got to experience some more moderate levels of tolerance and actual justice, rather than the just, pay me for what you hired me for kind of mantra. It's unfortunate that he has been missing now. You also get the impression the two of you, with the way that the Flaming Fist is made up, many people are now interested in perhaps succeeding him, and many are hoping to prove themselves. Many officers and captains and lieutenants might all be in the runnings to try and supersede him. As you make your way through, you are very quickly stopped by just a toll booth man, not toll booth man, just people in front of the main foyer checking for identification, of which you show your badges and you are already recognizing their ranks. It's also safe to say that the only drow and lizard folk in Baldur's Gate to be in the Flaming Fist are not hard two individuals to point out. So you easily make your way through. You ask for Captain Zodge, you're easily made aware of where he is, and you can see how his door handle to his door has been broken. And it's been broken so many times that at this point he just doesn't care to have a locked door anymore. And you see a veritable kind of concave inward bulge where he may likely have just tried to punch the door open every time he wanted to open the door to his office. That's what you're getting a bit of the impression of. But, you know, the Flaming Fists don't care too much for courtesies, just so long as you care about rank. So, Sessic, how would you like to proceed? You're outside his office now.
Yes, I'm gonna knock the door that is broken, just to politely enter. Tuck, tuck, tuck.
Your little first knock easily shifts the door. It's so well balanced. Your little knock comes open, and he just goes, "Bloody damn door! Fucking hell! Ah, Sessic, glad to see you. Give me some damn good news."
Well, there is a good news and it's interesting news, but the interesting news still needs some investigation. First thing first, we went down to the sewer, and it turned out they got ourselves a triple threat. Actually, well, we make the quadruple threat. Quad for four. Turn out down in the sewer there is a bunch of cultists, not just one, not just two, but 3 and 4 actually.
He looks at you and he just goes, "Go on, you're alive, so that's a good sign."
Yes, that is a good sign. So far, it turned out that there's this group of a murder cult. The 3 of them have been working together. So Michael, Baines, and Brawl. And then there is also a Tiamat to boot, as well as we come out and intercept the attempts to murder us.
And I take it that they failed.
Yep. If they're coming back to borders our little wonderful town, this would be way too soon.
Alright, that's what I like to hear. They're all dead then.
Yes, dead and neutered.
Good. Fine work. That's what I like to see done. Now, what else did you want to tell me about?
Well,
If I may,
go on.
we think that the cultists were brought here on purpose by someone in the leadership of the town, and we are prepared to investigate further. But we came to collect our reward first, so we may prepare for what's coming next. If you would like the details now, or once we have all the proof, that's up to you.
Tell me what you know. Also, yeah, you've deserved your payment. Let's get you sorted out. By which point, Captain Zodge comes forward and presents a lot of you with It's really cool that they don't mention any money. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. He has promised you 100 gold as a group, and that is what he's going to give you. And he gives you and counts out exactly 100 gold pieces for your efforts.
wouldn't it be 100 gold pieces per person?
So 600.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Do you have any notes of that?
Actually, no, I don't.
Okay. In that case, then, I think you'll find that would be 100 gold for all.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, a bit of a quiet moment there. It will be 100 gold pieces for all of you.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking if I noted something down, but I didn't.
That's okay. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. 100 gold pieces for your team. And Captain Zodge turns to you and he just goes, "Yeah, right. Now that's dealt with. What else have we got to look out for? Who's this leader in Baldur's Gate? I got to be alert for, huh?"
The Vanthampur
Uh,
family is trying to overmine the Flaming Fist's influence in the town.
Yeah, in the dungeons, we met the younger of the Vanthampur brothers, and apparently they're all trying to destroy and wipe up all life on Baldur Gate. Yeah.
He
Pretty,
he does give a bit.
pretty much.
Yeah, he looks at you with more seriousness now, as he definitely kind of is interested now, and he looks at that and he just goes, "What kind of threat are you talking about?"
What? I can't remember the city. What happened to that Sessic? What was
I
that
have
other
it.
city?
I have it here. They are trying to have Baldur's Gate shared Elturel's fate. Get
Yeah.
dragged into the Nine Hells.
By this point, Captain Zodge now opens his eyes widely, and he just kind of looks at you like, "Bleeding hells."
This is just a suspicion, but I think the disappearance of one of your commanders have them involved as well.
You mean older?
Yeah.
Looks like that.
We can't prove it yet. That's why we want to.
His tone
Yeah.
changes a little bit from there, and he thinks at that. But he then goes to say, "So the Vanthampurs might be involved, huh? What do you plan to do about
That's
it?"
well.
Let's say we have a bargaining chip that might grant us access to their villa.
And then what you gonna do once you're there?
Well, that pretty much depends, but I'm guess it's in everybody's best interest if they leave.
The Vanthampur
Okay.
family are part of the ruling council of Baldur's Gate. They don't leave; they shove people out.
I would prefer we get some intel to know more. Maybe we can locate a few missing peoples or two, and maybe we can understand a things or two about what is coming next. Because if the higher place is playing their part in this mess up of political games in Baldur's Gate, I cannot phantoms what is the other big things that they have in store for this little cities of ours.
Yeah, and apparently the corruption goes all the way into also.
By the way, I'm gonna update your amount of gold because I was quite wrong. You do not
It was
get
200 per person.
That is correct. Yes. How did you get that? Right.
I remembered,
Well,
but I don't know where I noted it down somewhere. I can't find
that
it right
amount
now.
of money is really hard to forget, actually.
Yeah.
It was very hard to find because it wasn't Control F with GP, but just retcon, not 100 as a group, 200 per person. So 200 times by 6, 1,200 gold. God
Yeah,
damn.
also
so
we have, the treasure we found in the dungeon.
You do.
Yeah, we can split that up. We can split that up later.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's that sorted. I'm glad I double checked that information. Now, as you were saying, you plan to go to the Vanthampurs. he Zodge kind of looks to you and he says, Sessic, stand forward now.
Sessic walk forward.
At attention, soldier.
I'm doing like just what it's called, a salute, and then stand in front of him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He says to you, are you quite sure this is correct? That the Vanthampurs are involved?
If what we learn from if the information from that we gather from the lower place and what we found at the cult and the scene of the crimes, all signs seem to point toward it. What we need right now is to find the actual evidence. As far as we know, these families have been trying to playing with some things beyond the normal routines of political games. So
We think there's. Sorry,
Oh.
go ahead. No, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, the information was given to us by the younger brother that we found in the dungeon and was running the whole murder scheme, and was kind of confirmed by the middle brother of the Vanthampurs. I mean, we have that, yes.
He looks at you and he kind of says, well, Sessic, I'm in a difficult predicament here. We can't fight our own payers. We can't fight our own commissioners here. We are the Fist of Baldur's Gate, and they are the people wearing the glove. They are paying me, they are paying you, they're paying this whole operation. But they're also seemingly trying to fuck us about and send us to hell. So, if you're wrong, then it will be my ass and several others that won't be fixed anytime soon. I can't afford to ignore you either. So, Sessic, I'm going to have to leave this in your hands. But know that if I ask about your activities, if it was a failure, I will have to say that you went rogue. Am I clear?
that is far clear. Besides, you can always using an excuse that I suddenly turned chalk.
Yeah. You got your eyes set on promotion, Sessic.
Can we expect, if this proves and goes according to plan, can we expect some sort of material incentive?
He taps his fingers on the desk in front of you, and he says, it'll be hard to say no, won't it?
Fair enough.
And he says to you all, let's decide that after. The situation is pretty dire right now, but you will have. Well, let's put it this way, Sessic. If you apprehend this wealthy aristocratic family in the act, their possessions goes to, well, it's first acquired by us, to then be distributed back into Baldur's Gate. But we get to cut expenses first. So let's just cut out the middleman, and you just loot whatever you care for in that place. How does that sound?
That is fine.
Actually, I'm more worried about what happens if things go south. I mean, I'm not going to hang in the streets. I want, on contract, that you will help us not die here if we get caught.
If you get caught, I'm not going to know you at all. And if that's a deal breaker, then you better piss off. And we are going to head out of Baldur's Gate shortly afterwards. Me and my men will be quietly taking a boat. We're going to leave because this place is going to hell and I'm not going for the ride.
Howdy, Azaghal, how would you two like to go to Shock? It's a very nice place.
I don't really care.
Well,
I'm in
Captain
this.
Zodge. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
not that you should I don't know, go against or recognize us. Just leave the keys, forget the keys, make us a little sliver so we can get out.
What do you... Speak clear, man. Speak clear. What do you want?
I want that if we get caught, it's not a death.
If you get caught, you're never coming back into the Flaming Fist encampment. You see what I'm saying? The Vanthampurs will lock you into their own estate, will hire their own men who will be on my influence, and you'll be dead. Then they'll be questioning us afterwards. Which I gotta say, no, I didn't know those dead people. If you lose, you're dead. The Vanthampurs don't care to keep that many... Well, I don't know. If they've gone as far as to hire 3, not 1, but 3 bloody cults of death, then I doubt they care little for keeping you alive.
I agree.
How
Well,
is Silver?
you know what, mate? This is what I think we should be doing. I've been in the Flaming Fist for a different reason. I'm nowhere near to find out the person I'm looking for, so I'm kind of tired of this anyway. So if things go south, we just say it was my fault. Sessic stay as it is, and we all should be fine.
If we get caught,
Yeah,
we'll probably be
I-
dead. So I don't think we need to worry about that.
It would be
As
harder.
I say, if worst come to worst, you all can go to Chalk with me. It's a very nice jungle. It's have a dinosaur.
If
We
you
can
guys
ride the
jump
dinosaur.
If you guys jump campaign, I want to give you my word as your DM. I will not stop you. I just want you to be prepared for what you'll find.
Okay, we're in agreement, Captain. We will go and investigate the villa. If we get caught, we'll probably be dead and you never knew us. I think that's the plan. But if we succeed, whatever we find in that villa is ours for the taking.
You want the villa? Have the villa. If that damn estate,
What we find in the villa, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, if you help bring down the Vanthampurs to such a point that the remaining ruling council members also deem that they are corrupt, then, well, there'll be nobody to really question the Flaming Fist. Our authority in Baldur's Gate will be empowered and emboldened, especially as we would be the ones that apprehended the Vanthampur family. Then, with that case, Sessic, if you're after a promotion, you'll damn well have earned it.
Out of our collectors, what is the higher rank than a quartermaster right now?
Why don't you tell me?
Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's lieutenant. There you go.
Okay.
Soldier, quartermaster, lieutenant. There we go. You're the kind of man they send out on a mission. So they're like, listen, lieutenant, we need you to get this message to the front line. And you go, you got it, sir. And then you're lost for 12 months out in the coldest, harsh wilderness, escaping Nazis and running off. But you're the leader of that squadron of determined men. You're that level of guy.
Okay. Well, it's either promotions or heading to Chalk. It's a win-win situation.
Can we do some
One
shopping
thing.
before we leave?
Yeah.
That would be nice. Yes.
Captain
That's
Zodge
supposed to be
says,
happening.
There's this sharpening.
Captain Zodge says, save your coin. We got facilities in store and supplies. Get what you need here.
Thank you, that's
All
very
right.
generous.
Okay.
I look at Zod and say one more thing. If you can't get us out of dying by the hand, at least can you send my share of gold that I would have got greatly to my family?
Zodge cocks an eye, and he kind of goes, I suppose your address is on record. No, you're not. You're not part of the Flaming Fist. He says, very well. If, yeah. Sessic, roll me a history check.
Okay.
With advantage, and as a gal, you could do the same.
What is a history?
I mean, you know if that what history is. Azaghal, you're familiar with your history that if Hearty Silver's request will be heard, he better ask to have this promise in writing.
Right.
Because the Flaming Fist aren't going to offer it, but yeah. But you can roleplay that how you like, or I can tell you that you remind him he wants that promised in like paper, in a contract.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get close to Heart is Silver here, punch, doing his elbow thing on his arm and say, "Oi, point yours." And then I kind of write in the air, like, we should get this in writing.
Hearty Silver, I think you know your friend and / frenemy, Azaghal enough to understand what he's trying to relay to you.
Could you do that in writing, please?
The Captain Zodge looks at you, Azaghal, is aware of what you've just done, and he just nods in agreement. You quickly deal with the paperwork, you get a signed copy, he gets a signed copy, and a witness signs it, being Azaghal in this case, and Hearty Silver, and Raddek, and whoever else you want to involve. But you all get the signing paper, and it just goes to show Hearty Silver, like, despite how cutthroat this group is, they will keep to a word of their agreement, provided it's written in ink and paper. With that being
Alright.
sorted, Zodge says to you, you have full reign on your mission, Sessic. You're in command of your squad here. Do what you can. Make yourself familiar with the facilities nearby, and get sharpened, reforge, get new, whatever you need. Take what you need in preparation for this venture into Vanthampur estate.
Right, sir.
Already. You go and start getting on
um,
with that. What's up, Hearty Silver?
I give a pat on Azaghal's shoulder and say, "Thank you. Beers on me."
Okay. Just while you guys have finished there, I want to check in with Dr. Joseph Schakal. Eros is there, just kind of making beatbox noises with his mouth, just like boom, boom, and you're just kind of there sitting and waiting while Rhea
Yes.
is just coldly holding Amrik's wrists behind his back. What do you get up to?
Currently, just if anyone's looking at me, currently just kind of get a weird smile, just think and be writing something down of, I need to get this, and just kind of like making a shopping list of just odds and ends.
Let's say you had an idea that the Flaming Fist would have supplies and that they would be forthcoming with them, and you have been able to give this shopping list to your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna send to you and see if I can get these items.
Okay, is this secret? Because your friends are going to be doing the shopping for you.
Actually, I'd like to do this shopping if it's possible.
You want it
For
private?
these... Yes, very private.
Out of your own pocket. All right. Show me what you got.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll
Do
come
you-
out and hand them their part of the gold so they have it on them, and also letting them know that they can come with us and borrow a couple of things from the Flaming Fist if they want to.
By the way, Raddek, now would make for a very good opportunity to learn and copy a spell.
Oh, I know. That's what I wanted to do.
The Flaming Fist do indeed have magical ink, which they sell for asking price and no higher.
Okay.
So rules as written on the book, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
They also provide very sort of quiet, reserved study rooms. Not very special, but safe for the fact that they leave a freshly stocked barrel of wine for practitioners to study with.
Okay. Did we split the money that the Vamp guy had on him that he wanted to borrow to us in the beginning? I don't remember how much. I think he had a couple of 100 gold.
I think it was like 150. But as
Yeah.
to who owns that and how you've divvied it between you, that is for you guys to tell me.
I actually just sent the message to the wrong thing, not to type it out again. My bad.
Okay, I think Hearty Silver has that gold, if I'm not mistaken. He was there when
We wrote it in the stash of Moo.
the stash. Okay. Do you guys mind if we split that as well?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm the Jewish one. I will do the accounting.
That's a self-burn.
That is always a good one in a company. You need at least one Jew, especially accountants.
1 second.
I can say it, Sessic.
Hearty, you're getting some echo from people. Beware.
Oh.
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. Moving on.
Okay, split. I think all of the stuff we got, you can split it, except what we found in the dungeon, since I got the spell books. So that only goes 5 ways. The other one goes 6 ways.
Yeah.
I'm here to quietly listen while you guys deal with the money, but it is something you have to deal with, not me.
Crystal Val. Should I? The thing is, the chest had gold in different kinds. Like we have 400 caps of and like 2 vials of red crystal with gold stoppers that it's 50 together, and we have a bunch of like stuff we have to sell, I think.
The
Right.
Flaming Fist group is not one to shy away from bartering certain sort of fanciful things they can then convert or cannibalize into money. So as much as you can pick up your gear here, they can also acquire your stuff at a reasonable price, as you more or less can guess what it is. And yeah, they can basically get stuff sorted for you.
Okay, then just add the amount we have and split it up.
Other stuff that need from the list, because maybe like I took the dragon mask, maybe someone would want, I don't know, a bronze crown with 5 spires or something like that.
You're gonna have to make me look up what
Yeah.
you've got here, because you're
We
going to.
have it.
You're going.
We have it. in the special mode.
No, Dr. Joseph Schakal, he private messaged
Yeah.
me because you're acting like, oh, if I just say the materials, it must come to this result. And I'm going to tell you that's not what it's going
Not
to
always.
be.
Yeah.
But I'm going to see what you're trying to make.
It's different things, making different things.
Tell me what you want to make, because your ingredient list could be wrong.
Okay, bottle of high-proof liquor and 10 clove frags. Pretty simple what that is.
Yeah.
That's a Molotov.
All right.
Just flowers always combustible. It's very dangerous.
Let's cut to the chase then. What you want is 10 flasks of alchemist fire.
I was thinking this would be cheaper but more dangerous. Like it's more unstable.
It may be cheaper, but it will be more unreliable than alchemist fire in comparison.
Yeah. And this is just the flower's just always good because you never know. Something's invisible. Something you just want to. It burns quickly.
Okay.
It's just useful in general.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Potassium plus oil makes Greek fire, which is you have to smother it out and you can't take it out regularly. So
Alchemist
it's just harder to
fire.
burn. Okay,
I
that's
see.
alchemist
I
fire
know what you're. I know what you're up to here. Yeah, with all the explosives, I get that for sure. But
Lead.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
allow you anything more exciting than alchemist fire.
Okay. Lead club is just the lead club hits someone in the head. It hurts a lot.
Okay, that's fair. You can get that. 2 pounds of
Mag-
magnesium.
Magnesium mixed with acid. Well, typically hydrochloric acid, but that would be a risky gamble. Makes chlorine. Chlorine with piss. Gas.
All right, so you're gassing somebody. You're gassing somebody.
Oh yeah, I am
Uh,
saying I am Hyde right now. I am the Hyde.
Okay, but it's not a very stressful
Yeah.
situation for you right now. However,
It isn't.
you basically want poison,
Yeah,
but
just
it's an
looking for
airborne form. Okay,
Do they
okay.
have that already?
Well, that's why we read the books, at least first before we homebrew. But if they don't, I'm pretty sure I can. I know that there are flat vials of poison that you can apply to a weapon, and it lasts for 1 minute. However, we can change that around. If you look at the player's handbook and you look to page 150, and I advise you guys do the
Got it.
same, you will see that there are vials of acid, to be fair, and furthermore, I guess poison, basic vial, 100 gold pieces each. Now, yeah, and if you look at the poison, which you will see details of in your player's handbook on page 153, you can use the potion in this vial to coat one slashing or piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. Applying the poison takes an action. A creature hit by the poison weapon or ammunition must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 poison damage. Once applied, the poison retains potency for 1 minute after drying. Now, this is how I will homebrew this to be different. Are you ready with pen and paper, Dr. Joseph Schakal?
Got a little notebook out.
Alrighty. Do you have proficiency with alchemy kit?
I do not think.
Alright, that's something that would definitely make this better, and will not make it, well, it won't get any stronger than what I've just declared. You can, as an action, open up a vial that is basically a set little cap that when it opens drops the magnesium down, and you place the vial down and it will start exuding that noxious gas. Each round that this noxious gas is on the ground, it releases this hideous odor at a rate of 5 feet radius per round. So, for example, on your next turn, the vial will have a radius of 5 feet. On your next turn, the vial has a radius of 10 feet. And on your next turn, the vial will have a radius of 15 feet. After which point, it will have reached its limit. And it
Okay.
won't expand further, but its potency in the cloud will remain for 1 minute, after which it is more or less dispersed. Any creature that starts its turn in the fumes must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned as the condition applies for 1 minute.
Okay. And how much would it cost to make this? Would you say with the ingredients I did give you, or with how you would love to do this?
The magnesium that you have gone looking for is a rare component that is difficult to find. The pound of acid is actually much easier to find. The real problem is I quoted the price of it to you already. 1 vial of acid equals 25 gold pieces.
Okay. Well, that's how much in the magnesium? I suppose $100 total. $100 gold total. Fine, okay.
As for the
How much-
magnesium, I guess I should treat it like a very rare alchemical component. It really is quite rare. Not a lot of people will be using it, and you're actually quite a freaky, fucked up, weird, freaky. Let me say it 3 more times. Freaky cleric cleric to be looking into these kind of things. It's definitely abnormal.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little weird, but you are struck by inspiration to hunt this stuff down. So you're after that 1 pound of acid. That acid is going to cost you 25 gold pieces, as per the adventuring gear in page 150. As you're looking for magnesium, what shall we compare it to? It's basically some sort of alchemical component that we could find here. No, not ink, not an hourglass, not a lantern, not magnifying, not mirror. How about a flask of oil? No, not oil. Oh, speaking of, you wanted oil. I know you wanted oil. 1 pound
Yes.
of oil. You could get 1 pound of oil as a flask that will cost you 1 silver piece, but it won't be any more exciting than alchemist fire, I promise you.
Yeah.
Now,
So
yeah, let's see. Let's consider your magnesium to be the same worth as a component pouch to a wizard, and to which I will charge you 25 gold pieces. If you think that's too expensive, definitely know
I'll
that
pay
it's
for
very
it.
rare. Alright, excellent. Done.
Oil.
So, let's see. You've bought 25 gold pieces worth of magnesium. You've bought 25 pieces worth of acid. That more or less makes the kind of toxic fume bottle that I've described to you once, unfortunately. With
Okay.
some magnesium left over.
Just saving it for a special occasion. You never know when you need it.
You never know.
How about the rest of the ingredients I gave? I know.
Flour will be worth 5 copper pieces.
Chip.
As for the cloth, 2 silver pieces. As for the bottle of high prof liquor, is that what you wanted?
High proof liquor. Yes, very flammable liquor. Like Everclear, shit like that, or vodka.
I think we're gonna have to just not do those. I think we're gonna have to call it Alchemist Fire with a little bit of bartering.
Okay.
We also have 2 potions of foul breath.
That's good. That's excellent. So, Alchemist Fire is worth 50 gold pieces. Now, if you want to try it with your setup here, I will allow it so that each Alchemist Fire that is homebrewed, if you like, by Dr. Joseph Schakal, will cost a fifth of the price, so 10 gold pieces per flask, if you like, so 100 flasks of your homebrew Molotov cocktails, but it will have a 1 in 6 chance of working. On a 1, it will work, and on other results, it won't work. Is that what you want?
And you said so I can make how many of those with that?
As stated, you can make as many of these as you like. We're basically treating this as an alchemist's fire, reduced in price by a fifth, and so it's down to 10 gold pieces per Dr. Joseph Scakal's Molotov cocktail version, and it's gonna need a 1 in 6 chance of working, but at which point it functions as a regular alchemist fire.
I'll just buy the liquor, ignore the cloth rags.
You just buy the liquor, ignore the what?
Ignoring the cloth rags of making Molotovs, I just buy the high proof liquor.
Are you still aiming to make Molotov cocktails with this liquor?
No.
Okay. In that case, then, let's see, what would we rate this as? Barrel? No, that's just a barrel. How about A for ale? No. Antitoxin vial? Oh, that might be interesting. Backpack, basket, bedroll. Hammer, healing kit, whetstone, water skin, vial. No, vial, 1 gold. Tinder box, shovel.
I can send you alcohol list if you want.
Well, you got some prices?
Yes, actually. I know it's weird, but I always keep the price of alcohol near me.
That's fun. It doesn't really come with a quick, easy set of prices for drinking and whatnot. Trade goods. Come on, what you got? Oh, 1 pound of flour or 1 chicken is 2 copper pieces, by the way. Found on page 157. Ginger, 1 gold. Oh, 1 goat. Interesting. Cinnamon or pepper, 1 sheep. Clove, 1 silver. Pig. Silk of 1 cow. 1 pound of gold. And 1 pound of platinum. Track harnesses. We fucking found it! Page 158. Okay, so for your ale, we got a gallon of ale will cost 2 silver pieces. A mug of it, 4 copper pieces. We got wine. A pitcher will cost 2 silver pieces. A fine bottle will cost 10 silver pieces. And that is the alcohol list for you.
Okay, I guess wine want to be the closest thing to use.
Alrighty. To use. What are you wanting to do?
Either drink it or use it for lighting shit on fire. Flame.
Well, you can definitely use it to drink.
Yep,
and
drinking's
enjoy.
gonna probably be what's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, when in doubt, bites us.
Alrighty. Now, Hearty Silver. We're going to put a pin in you there, Dr. Schakal, because I think we got a lot dealt with for you.
Thank you.
Now, Sessic, what would you like for Christmas from Captain Zodge?
As in like without paying or with paying?
We'll work it out. You've got some things that are supplied to you. There are some things that they have to ask for the asking price of. So, what do you want?
Do they? If a best case scenarios, if you want to be a Santa Claus about it, I would like to be like saying, "Can I get a full plate without paying?"
Can you get a full plate without paying? Can you get a full plate without paying? Can you get a full plate without paying?
I did the calculations, and without the items in the chest, it's 244 gold. Divided by 6 is 40 gold and 60 silver for everyone.
Yep, I took a look as well, and if you sell everything except the potion of fire, together with the 150 that the Vanthampur guy had on him, it ends up being 136 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces per person. So it pretty much depends on if you guys want to keep the items or if you want to sell the items.
I already wearing the mask, so I think Phil, that you will take the mask out of my
Okay. Yeah, so you can. I guess you can get items instead of the gold. So instead of 25 gold, you would get the mask. That pretty much depends on how you guys want to play this. I'm fine either way. You guys decide.
I'll take the mask. I don't need.
Alright, Sessic, you wanted to know if you could get plate armor at this for free. My answer is yes, but you are not a rank high enough to get such a privilege.
Okay, then I will go with the next best thing then.
That would
with
be Splint.
Yes, I would like to sell my chainmail and then buy a sprint mail to improve my armor class.
Sessic, that is done and done.
How much do I get from selling the chainmail?
Dude, let's just say that, it comes even. I mean,
Okay.
your chainmail was probably Zodge gifted chainmail. Yes, frickin' flaming fist handout mail, but no, because of the situation, you are afforded splint, but plate is pretty splendiferous, pretty magical, pretty excellent, and it's not just typically handed out, I suppose.
Okay, so in that case, how much do I need to pay for the sprint mail? Is it 200?
No, it's gonna be nothing.
Thank you.
You hand in your old gear, you're gonna get a new one in return. It's all within easy access. Like, this is arms and armor. Stuff that the Flaming Fist can and easily provide in this situation. Flour, magnesium, and alchemist fire equivalents, on the other hand, is trickier for them. But they can do it.
About
1
Hearty
second.
Silver
1
money.
second, please, Hearty Silver. Sessic, aside from the plate, is that everything you want?
Did the flaming feast had a holy water, or do I need to pay the money to make one? I had the ability to do this, but it's going to take 1 hour.
You have more than 1 hour. And they have the powdered silver.
Okay, in that case, I will pay 50 gold from my pocket to make 2 holy waters.
Brilliant. Does it... Okay, yeah, you
And
touch... Excellent, excellent, excellent. Anything else, Sessic?
Does anyone is married today? Maybe I go and get some money by doing a ceremony wedding or something.
Maybe. You can go investigating, but is that all you want from the Flaming Fist shop, if you like?
That is all I want. I don't think there is anything else that would improve me. Longsword is probably the best one-hand damage at the moment, I assume.
I'll let you judge. But anyway, if that is everything, I'm going to move over to Hearty Silver now. Hearty Silver, what would you like?
Yeah, I just want to talk to Raddek that maybe I should get the mask that's worth 25 gold, and then I will take another 15 gold, so it would be or more, so it would end up on my shell.
Yeah, so if you want the mask, you can get the mask, and that leaves you with another 111 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
All right.
So the mask and the extra 1100 gold. That means that we basically just sold everything that we have in the stash except the potion of fire. Is that fine with everybody?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll update the inventory then. Okay, so everybody else add 136 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces to your gold.
How much
Thank
do I
you.
get?
You get 111 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces, and you keep the mask, which is worth 25 gold pieces.
50 silver pieces?
5.
5.
I'll type it up.
No, it's cool.
Now, if I spend an hour to make this, do I constitute as having a short rest?
Yes.
We're going to basically take the whole day and start in the morning.
Wait, does that mean a long rest or a short rest then?
Once we're done, I'm assuming we're going to get a long rest. That's what we agreed in the beginning.
That
Alright.
is completely up to you guys. You might get a long rest, you might get a short rest. The Flaming Fist will provide, but you got to just decide things rather than debate them a bit more. So I'm going to return back now to Hearty Silver, who I began first earlier. Hearty Silver, is there anything you want from the Flaming Fist shop? And please try to stay on topic.
Hello? Yeah? I couldn't hear that last part.
I was just saying, please try to stay on topic is all, with buying and selling at the Flaming Fist. Is there anything that you want or need from the Flaming Fist?
I think I will get the most expensive looking sword they have.
Okay, well, the Flaming Fist is mostly dealing with standard issue swords for you here. They aren't going out of their way to just put into circulation +1 swords and the like, but they are able to get a sword silvered for you here at the price that it costs. So, a silvered weapon would take, I believe it states 100 gold to silver the weapon. It When it is silvered, you will be able to strike at ghosts and other creatures that are resistant to non-magical weapons. You'll be able to strike them as if you were on the same playing field. Yes, here we go. Some
Ooh, that's good.
weapons, some monsters that
I
have
did not.
immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons are susceptible to silver weapons. So cautious adventurers invest extra coin to plate their weapons with silver. You can silver a single piece of weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold pieces. This cost represents not only the price of the silver, but the time and expertise needed to add silver to the weapon without making it less effective.
Oh, I don't know. You can. I didn't know you can do that.
You can, and they will.
I will pay 100 gold for just for that on my longsword.
Done.
I'm like, how much sake would go?
Hearty Silver, I need to tell you that you are cutting in and out violently. Can you please try to repeat what you just said there?
I think I closed the stream. For do you hear me now better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I say 100 gold. What an idiot would pay that much for that? And I go out.
Sessic is immediately beside you, paying that amount.
Yeah, I said it right before he decides to buy it.
Okay. Alright. Other than that, Hearty Silver, they really don't really question it, you know. An idiot chooses to scoff at a silvered weapon until, you know, you're up against the ghost and he's siphoning your soul. But
Yeah.
why bother? Outside of that, they don't have any +1 weapons for you. They have scimitars, short swords, and daggers for you, if that is to your liking. But otherwise, is there anything that you want?
Do they have a bow and arrow?
They do, and they can provide them. They have bows and arrows, short bows, long bows, hand crossbows, and heavy crossbows.
Is it for free or is it buying?
Free.
Free.
For
So
these
take,
prices, it'll be free.
I think I will take one hand. How do you call the bow gun again?
Hand crossbow.
Crossbow.
Crossbow. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, one hand crossbow done. So when you're fighting Hearty Silver, your hand crossbow can replace a dagger or a scimitar. You can scimitar someone and shoot with the hand crossbow together because it has the light quality. Very important. Keep a mind of that. Okay.
So I can use it as a dagger as a bonus, right?
Yes, but the point is, it's going to be a disadvantage when it's in melee, but when you're far away from a scene and you shoot with it, you can still get your sneak attack with it. And you can attack with both weapons at the same time because it has the light quality in the...
On the same turn.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Anything else, Hearty Silver?
No, nothing. I'm done.
Moving on. Azaghal, what would you like? Please be precise if you can. Azaghal, are you there? Azaghal, your icon is highlighted, but I can't see you. Hear you. Please disconnect
Now?
and reconnect. Oh, yes, say
1, 2,
hello.
3. Okay, sorry.
There you are.
Okay, so it's 3 things basically. Switching chainmail by split mail.
That is what Sessic got, and
Exactly.
now you are not the same rank as Sessic. You are lower. For that reason, I will say you can get
in more than one way.
Aww. But for that reason, you can get splint mail, but you can't get it completely for free. You will get it at half a price, so you can get it for 100 gold pieces.
Okay, so I will leave the splint mail at the side for now.
Okay.
I will get one of my battle axe, silver, not the hand axe, the battle axe.
Excellent. Done. 100 gold pieces spent.
And do they have potion of healing?
They do. Potion of Healing is actually one of the common magic items you will encounter in your life. And they will have a good stash of potions of healing that they will keep. And you can pay for those, yes.
Okay, so I'll get one of those. Is this standard price? 50 gold pieces?
That is correct, but you can buy as many as you like.
Yeah, no, as many of my money affords, so just one for now.
Okay. Alright, is that
And
everything?
that's it.
Excellent. Eros is not here. He is unfortunately going to have to snore, pick his nose, and skip out.
Oh, can I buy the stuff for him then?
Sure.
As a good, being a good gentleman. I mean,
You are a good gentleman. I reckon the only thing he could possibly want is his great axe silvered.
yes, and I assume because he is not within the flaming fist, he can't get a half plate or scale mail.
Half plate or scale mail.
Does he even need one since he's a barbarian?
Well, it just takes things of higher AC to become worthwhile. So it might pay off for him, but also it won't be as cool. Half plate. No.
It's
I mean, you can get it, but it will charge full price.
I see. I will first thing going to buy him a scale mail first because it does improve his AC by 1.
Okay.
So that is 50. So it's the 296. That was
Chainmail
remaining,
costs
and then
75 gold pieces, not 50.
no, I'm talking about scale mail, not chain mail. He can't wear heavy. He's a barbarian.
Okay. Scale mail is 50 gold pieces, as you rightly said.
Yes, and then of course spend 100 gold to make his great axe so much shiny.
Excellent.
Shiny great axe for punch.
I like it. AC 15, dexterity 2. Yes, it will become 16. Excellent. That will be helpful to him. Already. Dr. Joseph Schakal, done. Eros, done. Hardy Silver, done. Raddek.
Yep.
What would you like? Now, this is the point where I highly recommend you
I
check...
know exactly what I like. So,
awesome.
300 gold worth of paper and ink for scribing scrolls.
Done. Easy.
Okay, and another 30 gold worth of incense and charcoal to summon my familiar back.
Done. Absolutely
And
covered.
I'll spend. If we do get a long rest, I'll tell you which spells I'm going to learn from the list I have.
Okay. Now, these guys do have bunks. They do have stuff sorted. But before you get a long rest, you should decide what you want to do with Rhea and Amrik. I mean...
Well, the plan was to meet back at the Elf Song Tavern and spend the night there. And start from there in the morning.
Okay, so... Let's say...
So she should be waiting for us there.
Well, actually, your plan was just to have her wait outside holding Amrik until you guys come back out. So, as the plan is right now, you guys are shopping. When you're done, you're going to meet her outside, tell her you're all going to head back to Elfsong. So,
last
before the
things.
Sessic, not yet, please. Pardon me, please. Raddek, while we're still with you, is there anything else you may want? Presume ahead of time when you get those spells, you're going to want certain components to them. Is there anything you want to buy now ahead of time?
I would like to buy, but I don't have any more money. I would like a pearl worth 100 gold, but I don't have 100 gold more.
Maybe your friends can assist you.
I can lend you 50. That's
Would
all
I be able
have.
to buy a discounted one at least?
You are not part of the Flaming Fist, so no.
I can give you 100 gold if you want, Raddek. out from a Sessic's pocket. If you don't mind a smell of a lizard folk.
The idea is that's the only one material component I don't have for the identify spell. If we find something interesting, so I can cast identify.
Highly worth the investment, I would say, team.
Yeah,
How
I'm
much
gonna
more you-
I'm gonna keep Raddek my 100 golds.
So
Okay.
how much gold do you? How much has been put in already?
That's it. That's all I need. I have everything else. As far as I know, no other material components needed except for my focus, which I'm
Okay.
fine.
Okay. With that, you get your pearl. It is done. Your shopping is done. You are done.
Wait,
Nope.
before that,
What's up, Sessic? What's up, Sessic?
how
How
much
was it?
is the potion of healing?
The potion of healing in the player's handbook, which I appreciate, is out of possession for some. And I gotta remember. The potion of
50
healing,
gold pieces.
that is correct. Healing potion. Potion of healing, 50 gold pieces. Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, Eros gonna buy 3 and keep it for himself.
Excellent. Sessic, it is only right that I tell you that you are allowed one potion of healing for free. And then after that, you got to start paying. Okay?
Okay, then there will be 4 potion of healings on Eros. Then after paying all the money.
All right. Excellent. We are done. You are done. Everything is done. Done, 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 done.
Yes, yes, please.
Hearty Silver looked Sessic and Asgaz and their silvered weapons with kind of judgment.
Fair. But you guys head on back outside the Flaming Fist after you get started on all your various trading and what have you. Outside, Rhea and Amrik, Eros and Dr. Joseph Schakal are all waiting eagerly for you to get things moving and to head over to the Elf Song Tavern at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so you guys make your way over back to Elf Song, and you make yourself comfy. You have a big day to contend with tomorrow night. The Elf Song Tavern has rooms available for you guys, and you keep Amrik tied off into a corner. As you kind of keep him there for a bit, he does kind of groan and is just like, least you could do is feed me.
What is your favorite food?
Well, if I am being asked, I would enjoy a nice honey.
I'm going to go gag him right now.
Bruh!
Better.
Oh,
I'll go
And
get the
Sessic
food.
is
And
gonna
the
Just
like-
get him some gruel.
Just get him some food and have him shut up.
I got it.
Okay, I'm going to spend all my time before going to bed. That would be, I don't know how many hours I have, but I need 5 hours if I have them to copy a bunch of spells.
well, you're basically walking and copying. You're half Raddek and half a man who is copying spells at the moment. Your focus is very, very divided.
Okay. Okay, I'll copy Dark Vision, Misty Step, Mage Armor, and which was it? Burning Hands.
Excellent. I get the impression and I feel that you have carefully thought about the times it takes to learn and copy each of these spells. So I'm confident I don't need to double check your numbers.
It's 1 hour per level and 50 gold pieces per level. So that would take me about, I think it's 250 or 300 gold pieces. I'll double check to make sure, and 5 hours because there's
Alright.
two second level spells and first level spells.
Alrighty. Raddek, you are acquiring a great deal of wealth on your person. I would highly recommend that in the stash of Moo, which just has potions of fire breath,
That's all that's left. We sold everything else, even the chests.
wow, even the chests. I love that. Where are your details about your books?
I have them written here. I can send them to you if you want.
Yeah,
There we go.
please, because it's not on your bio. It's not on your core. I can't find details about it.
Sending them in chat right now.
Great, but where did you bring them up?
I have a file with all of them saved. It's easier. I can copy them over to additional notes or something.
I'm gonna have to
prefer-
ask that you do that exactly now because
Okay, I copied them to treasure.
yeah,
In...
I believe I am fair in warning you guys. If you have notes that is not in Roll20, it is the same as if they never fucking existed in my entire life. And you can make as many notes as you want, but until it's in Roll20, it doesn't exist. So please don't, just don't make as many notes as you like, but you're going to have to double put them in Roll20. And I swear to you, I will not be lenient the next time.
Okay, sounds fair.
Okay, thank you. I can't stress this enough. If you don't have it on your character sheet or on notes, it does not exist. Anyway.
Can I do? I think it's possible to drag and drop those spells, right? Since they're from a spell book, do I need to do the arcane checks for them?
No, you can, because you're learning them, you're taking the time to test them, and you reverse engineer them. You can go to the compendium, drag and drop, not an issue. Go right ahead. What's this music video that Master Mage just sent me? Oh! Shit! Master Mage! Oh god, Master Mage fucking secretly trolling me with a dun dun dun! Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry. As you're here, Rhea continues to kind of watch over Amrik. Though she does kind of say, actually, I'm a little bit hungry. It's been a while. I've actually not eaten anything since, well, Elturel. You guys couldn't spot me a meal, could you? It's been a while.
What kind of a? I'm not well versed in the delicacies, but
I'm not
is there
picky.
anything you want in particular?
Anything.
You guys just stop that. We went through
Uh,
a lot. We deserve a good meal, a good ale. Tonight's round is on me.
Okay.
Yay! Well, let's keep this real simple, super simple. How would you guys like to enjoy your day? Like your meal? Would you like to have a squalid meal? Would you like to have a poor meal? Would you like to have a modest meal? A comfortable meal, a wealthy meal, or an aristocratic level meal?
I would like to have an aristocratic level meals.
Wealthy.
You can't be separate. You have to kind of go in as a group here on this.
Oh. Then sorry. Then we will go with a common meal then. Is that would be
You know what?
reasonable enough?
You know what? Fuck off. I don't accept my previous ruling. Eros will have a modest meal. What will you have, Sessic?
I'll have a little bit one level higher than modest meal. That's
You will have a comfortable meal, costing you 6 silver pieces. Eros will be charged 3 silver pieces. Sessic, what level of meal do you... Dr. Joseph Schakal, what level of meal would you like?
Wealthy.
Ah, you want to go wealthy? That'll be 8 silver pieces. What would you like, Azaghal?
Oh yeah, wealthy.
Wealthy.
biting and gnawing everywhere.
Excellent. That'll be at 8 silver pieces. Raddek, what level of meal would you like?
Normal.
That will be modest. That'll be 3 silver
Yep.
pieces. Rhea will only request a modest meal, 3 silver pieces. Hearty Silver, what kind of meal do you want?
I want a modest meal,
Alright, 3 silver pieces.
4 beers.
You want 4 beers? Excellent. That'll be 4 mug, and that'll be 4, 8, 12, 16 copper pieces, please. Whew. Whew. There we go.
How much silver is that?
How much silver is that? I don't fucking know. I think it's 10 copper per electrum, and it's 100 copper to a silver. So you need to break a silver and have 84 copper remaining. Yikes.
Alright.
Alrighty. So, between you guys having your modest meals, you basically get to snack on some quails, some little birds with some modest little gravy and a collection of broccoli types. Lots of broccoli values. There's broccoli here, broccoli with cheese, broccoli with butter, but a good array of broccoli between you all. Dr. Joseph Schakal, as you are eating wealthily, you are enjoying, you're enjoying a nice series of chicken legs that are barbecued in a nice rich sauce on a bed of salads and elsewise. Sessic, what are you posting to me? What is this that you posted me? What have you posted?
It's a quail before I assume it's before it get turned into a meat.
Let's mute YouTube and see what you've posted to me. Oh, it's still Sessic, what are you doing? Why are you sending me just a wholesome documentary video? You know what? I'm just gonna put this on Twitch.
No,
Twitch. This is just what Sessic sent me. I need to unmute the site. There we go.
You shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't do that. I just post it just fun. Shit and giggles.
You're just sending a little rain quail. Awesome. Yeah, you eat one of those. He's dead. He's fucking dead. You killed him. You ate him. What a sweet bird. Too bad he's dead now. You killed him, Sessic. Anyway, you guys eat.
Mine was 16 silver.
16 copper pieces, 1 silver broken down, and 86 copper pieces remaining. Now, you guys eat, you guys rest, you benefit a long rest. You do not level up, though.
Can I summon my familiar before going to bed?
You do. Your raven pops out right beside you and comfortably perches on top of the head of your bed.
Cool. I'll mark some of that incessant charcoal.
Brilliant. Excellent. Lovely. Alrighty. Everything is sorted. Now, the next day, guys head out of Elfsong Tavern. The day in Baldur's Gate is relatively overcast. Baldur's Gate, when it wants to be, is particularly foggy, gloomy, and misty. This just so happens to be one of those days. On investigating where to find the Vanthampur fella, Captain Zodge did not skimp that detail. And you find that it can be found in the upper city, where more of the aristocrats live. And it is there that you guys need to go today.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Let's go! Yahoo! God, I do that quite well. Let's go
Can
a murdering! Come on,
Are we-
everybody!
Are we
We
doing
just,
this really
we
early
just
in the
jump
morning?
on the heads and then just flying and twirling, like whirring around. We call hilo for it.
Now, who was asking you for doing this in the morning?
I'm saying, how early in the morning is it? Do we have any cover, or is it light already outside?
There is light, and you can see that there is light because the sun is tremendously blocked out by the fog and mist. But it is morning. It is early, midday. It is a comfortable 10 to 11ish kind of time, unless you want to be up and earlier than that.
That's what I wanted to ask. Do we want to do this under the cover of darkness, or just go knock on the front door?
I'm game with either one.
Okay, let's do some recon then.
Okay. So, okay. Okay, yes. Amrik, Rhea keeps a very close eye on the gagged Amrik, who really doesn't put much of a fuss up. As you guys are approaching the entryways between the lower city to the upper city, at this gate, at whatever gate you choose to venture in through, there are 20 guards that are presently stationed at the watchtowers. But when you present your badges, when you present your badges, you are easily let through. But as they look at Rhea, they turn back and they kind of get armed as they're just sort of like, "Is she with you?" They say,
Yes.
questioning you. "Oh, all right." You say yes, and they go, "Fine then," and they let you through without any difficulty.
Okay, we're going to approach the villa carefully. Take a look from the outside. Do we see any guards? Any towers?
Any
how many
guard
gates?
dogs?
Okay.
How many gates? How many access points? Stuff like that.
Alrighty. So, you do find yourself a couple of things, and I gotta double check this stuff. Okay. 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 As you're approaching the villa, you see that it is a stately stone edifice with detached stable house. They have sloped rooftops covered with clay tiles, but before you can deal with any of that, there is a 15-foot high stone wall enclosing the villa. Lanterns hanging around the wall's exteriors are currently extinguished, as it is currently kind of daytime. There are 3 wooden gates that you see dotted around the villa, 2 at the southern entrances, and 1 to be found at the north entrance, closest towards the stables, at that kind of area. And let us put you a little bit on the map. First thing, I'm going to grab all your tokens. I'm going to go to Vanthampur Villa. Are you going to want to approach from the north or from the south?
I would like for my bird to fly a bit above and see if I can spot how many guards at each gate using his eyes.
Okay, all right. So again, you're looking over a 12-foot high wall. It completely obscures creatures from you and you from creatures. But I will then promptly put you across to this other little map here. In this situation, I think you're doing a little bit of recon, and for that, we'll do a little bit of Pink Panther. A little bit of Pink Panther recon. Pink Panther theme. Okay. Play. There we go. There we go. God, I need to wait for that pink panther. Right then. Now, Raddek, if I put your raven here, do you get to see through his eyes? I don't think you do.
If he's 100 feet from me, I can see from his eyes.
That's not quite what I meant. This token is going to have sight. He is going to have Raddek's sight, which is 120 feet. Let's have a little look. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm happy. Okay, Raddek, I'm going to put your bird over the wall here.
Yeah, he's just gonna find one of the higher trees, sit on top of it, and just look around. Nothing too inconspicuous. So he's just a bird flying around.
Okay. Now, Kurt is under your control, right?
Yep, but I myself am blind.
Yes. But point is, you
deaf.
can move his token
Oh,
as
okay.
you see
Yeah.
fit. So, as you are scouting out over the side of the wall here, I'm gonna have to change this pink panther. I know I am. As you are looking over the wall here, you see a small, modest little garden to the front, a collection of trees, and you do see a collection of guards in the yard. Humanoid, free to begin with, outside what appears to be something of a front porch to the villa, and you may proceed on as you see fit.
Okay, I'll do the same thing as far as I can go to see the other gate. I think this is about it.
Let's presume you keep your face right up to the wall, just so you can really sponge that distance. 40 feet on, you do see the other guards on the other side, and they are moving about in a clockwise manner, the guards circling around like so. So they're going, there's 9 of them in total, going around the villa in a clockwise fashion.
Okay.
Keeping
He's
roughly
gonna-
about 90 or so feet apart from one another's troop, if you like. 90 to 130 feet in distance between them.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave him, let's say, in this tree right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell everybody about what I saw. So I'm assuming there are 3 sets of guards from what I saw,
There
moving
were.
in clockwise, because one for every gate, one set for every gate, moving in a clockwise manner, circling the house, basically patrolling. So if we want to sneak in, it could be possible, but I don't know about how we get over the wall.
Well, 12 feet of wall is not impossible to get a friend boosted over you, like a friend help you boost it across. But you might land of a bit of a fud.
Yeah, and there's 6 of us, and we have a prisoner, so...
Boy, it's the middle of the day. Shouldn't
What is
would
this
we just
building?
go knock on the door and tell ask for the lady they need to talk to them?
That's
What is
another
this
option.
building here?
I haven't seen that, but I'm guessing it's some sort of barn. Is that closed? Covered?
It is enclosed. It is a barn. It is a sloped, stacked building, and from the smell and from the sorry, let me see if I can do a horse better. You know what? I'm not going to try. I'm going to keep with my first answer. It is a stable house. You get that from the sound of animals, the smell, and so on.
So, we can either knock on the door and try and negotiate. We have our negotiation chip here. Or we can try to infiltrate in the evening. I'm open to any suggestions you guys have. Rhea, if you have a plan as well, you're free to propose anything.
One suggestion.
Yep.
So if we go in there with him, I just want those out here. What's stopping all the guards from just surrounding us and taking him back?
Well, we could, I guess, keep a knife to his throat. Or we could just take something from him and
Go hide
tie
him somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah, go tie him off and just have something that easy to identify from.
Exactly.
That's what I just thought of just now as we're walking. I'm like, huh, that could go very badly for us.
Yeah, it's a very important fact that the moment they see the
They see him
household
tied,
family,
yeah.
the shit's gonna go down. Maybe not violently, but you're gonna drop the pretenses of sneakiness, if you like. So you do have to think somewhat about how this is going to work or how this is going to go.
I think it'd be
Yes,
best
we
to
are.
like toss him in a shed or something away, somewhere where we can hide him, take something of him that's easily able to identify as his.
Probably
Well,
a ring or something.
He probably still
Ring.
has his finger, quite honestly.
The finger would be nice.
Eros or
Yeah.
Azaghal still have his finger, so that's probably still going. Still good to use.
Let's get a finger and a ring. Let's take a ring too, just so they can't say it's just some random guys.
Okay, now if we're going to go in there, what are we demanding actually? Guessing we want something.
We want some intels just for the head of the house to at least tell us to know what's her aim in all this, and perhaps we would know more about the disappearance and all that jazz.
We know already there is what there is to know about that. They're doing it, they're trying to control the city, trying to drag it into hell. They're some sort of cult worshippers or something, so there's not much info. Our end goal is to either make them leave or kill them, I guess. Get rid of them.
We're
We're
about
talking about killing the noble peoples, right in a noble place, and these peoples are the one who been running around the clock here.
Yep,
We
but
could.
remember, these are the devil worshippers, right in there. They're noble people, yes, but devil worshippers. That's not the point. The point is that we need an excuse to get to the head of the house without having to fight our way through all the guards. I mean, I'm guessing that's what we're after. If not, we can just storm the place.
So
I don't. It is very unlikely that they would do anything to us if they believe we have her son with us still.
Exactly. Maybe we can even convince her to leave
or turn ourselves in. They
or
could
turn themselves in. Exactly.
Oh, that would be disappointing. Then as I go,
I'm pretty
And
sure
gold.
you'll find someone to
Oh,
kill
exactly.
inside.
Don't forget
Yes,
gold. We need some money.
I would hope that we go non-lethal with some of the poor sod here, but if worse come to worse, I suppose killings or two doesn't hurt.
Okay, so in that case, what we can do is tie him up, hid him somewhere, take a finger and a ring, demand to speak to the lady of the house, and tell her it's either she surrenders or he dies. And I don't know, improv from there, I guess.
You think it's gonna be like that? Just go around and just one talk, and they're gonna cower onto you.
No, I'm pretty sure it won't go like that, but that's the best plan we have right now.
Now that we got plan A, plan B. What happens when she says fuck the sun? And what happens? What are we gonna do? When it goes and shits.
True.
Hmm.
That's
How about
probably
we
what's
go-
going to happen.
How about we go like sneak into the night and take the sun with us, just like And then we-
I don't think we should take the sun with us.
Yeah, no, that's all our leverage right there. No, I agree. We shouldn't take him
Okay.
with us.
then we take. Then we
can
take his feet.
Yeah, so we can sneak into the night, like you say, and still get the ring and the finger, but maybe killing some of the guards in case she refuses to surrender. We won't have so much resistance.
I would prefer a non-lethal method of taking care of the
Yeah.
guards.
We don't have to kill the guards. We just knock them out and tie them. I'm not saying we
That-
go on a murder spree.
Yeah, I'd say we could do non-lethal knock out maybe at night,
Yes.
but
Big-
the thing
just-
is, if,
Just beat them up and put them in the bush one by one.
But we can say- I wanna
you know
do something.
they will come back and bite us in the arse, don't you?
yeah, that's gonna come back and bite us in the ass. I'm gonna say that's an option, but I think if we do that, we won't have as much successful time negotiating.
Well, I personally don't think that the cultists cower or even care enough to end up the whole operation because of the sun.
You never
Well,
know.
Yeah, his brother did say he's the favorite son, and warned us pretty vocally that if we harm him, she will kill us. So that maybe means that she's, I don't know, inclined to talk, to surrender if we promise to free him, maybe.
We even
Okay, wait.
Well, what one thing may be.
Wait,
We
wait, wait!
can-
Before anything, an excuse. We are not the people that hurt him. We are just the messengers.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
We are messengers. We didn't do show this. We're
And
hired by
probably
fucking
strike.
what's it called? The air group, the Flaming Fist thing.
no, we can't use we can't.
Yeah.
we went
No, not
as
Flaming
far as
Fist.
we know. If we get caught, they're gonna was it Saul is probably not gonna acknowledge us as part of this framing phase.
No,
But
let's
yeah.
find another group. Who's another group that we could use as? Do we have knowledge of other groups, power groups?
Yeah, the Tiamat worshippers.
Tiamat worship. Shit,
They
yeah,
wa-
use them.
They were there to capture the treasure that this group, the Cult of the Free, have stolen. So
Yeah,
I
the
don't-
Tiamat worshippers sent us.
Yeah.
So they fucking shift the blame to them.
that could
Like-
work.
That could work actually.
Worst comes to worst, we just start a gang war between them two, and they hopefully they take each other out.
At least the place we vote again will be a little bit cleaner.
Okay,
And
let's
go-
decide who
and-
does. Let's decide who does the talking, not it.
Not it. I
Not
have
it.
shitty charisma.
Me too.
Oh,
Actually,
believe
wait,
me, you will not like if I start talking.
Okay, I have a negative one charisma.
Sessic is like open. Sessic is like open home now, so then close like.
Who has the best charisma here?
I think that's Sessic.
Sessic? Fuck.
I have only +2 charisma. I think Eros might have a greater charisma. Nope.
I
Well,
have
I guess
plus two
you're
as
the
well.
man. You're the face of the group, Sessic.
I thought barbarians. Well, one day we might meet a barbarian with a +4 charisma.
Yeah,
Remember-
well, I have +2 as well, so there's nobody else that has more than that.
So this we get the items to prove that we have her son. We go in there as some of the followers of Tiamat, and we say, "Hey, this group we are sent as messengers from this with these demands.
Okay,
What would you like to tell us to send back?" Kind of situation. We pretend like we're messengers between an unknown group.
okay. What are
That'd
the
be good, yeah.
demands? What are the demands first? We have to have those
Yeah.
demands.
The demands are to leave town for your cult to leave town.
And maybe return what they stole. They probably stole something.
That's asking for a lot.
I would rather have them admit to some of the fault.
No, I'm not saying we try to get anything. We need to sound credible. Why would the worshippers of Tiamat want them to leave Baldur's Gate?
So they can have it, so they can have control of it.
Oh, yeah, okay, true.
Yeah, it's our turf now. Leave it, and then your son will come. We will send your son back. Something like that.
Maybe. If you don't follow demands by so time, your son will be dead. If you harm the messengers, your son will be dead.
Hey, Hattie, do you still have a mask? We might distribute as much mask and then put the mask on. We're gonna go like Persona 5 on this.
Oh, should I get the "You'll Never See It Coming" music ready? I think I shall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we want them to leave town.
Yep.
Okay,
Is there any other stuff like?
All right, are you guys happy at this point? You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because
Can't hear
I
you,
can't-
Sessic.
yeah, I can't hear him either.
I'm trying to think because what exactly are we here for? Because we want some intel and we want to not interfere with.
Sessic
With
cutting
my-
in and out. To summarize what Sessic is trying to ask for, they said, we need to know what we're here to do and to solve. So, answer team.
Yeah.
We want them to surrender or leave.
We want the cult
Abandon
to be gone.
abandon their place in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, whatever they're trying to do, we want to stop it. Since we are assuming or pretending to be another cult that wants control of the city.
So we want her to surrender to the flaming fist out of the fear that the Tiamat is have the head on her.
No. We just want her either to leave town, something to go away.
I don't think the
Don't
people
even bring
that are
up the
trying
framing.
to eliminate all of Baldur are going to give up like that.
Yeah,
you
and
know-
besides, I need to know. We still need the location of whoever is being missing around here as well.
We can also try to get information for other members of the cult, and for her to leave town.
Actually, we might want to ask what happened to Ertugrul.
Sure.
All right.
The-
Are you set?
You got all that,
Yes.
Sessic?
Sure, why not?
Because you're gonna be the one doing all the speaking. We're relying on you for this.
I'll help.
Because
I'll help as well.
right,
Since
right now, I would prefer getting as much information from her as much as possible. And the best excuse would be, yes, we are here, something, they take our monies, beat the crap out of the cultists, and then we take the sun, demands all this, where the errands, how the target is.
That can't make sense to you, Sessic. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Your voice.
Every time I try to speak longer, it's like it's only on this session. It's only, I don't know why.
Carry on.
No, so my was quiet.
Yeah, I have to speak on the mic because I'm not in my house.
Can't hear you again.
Okay, I'll do the talking since I won't be able to hear a thing that Sessic is saying.
I know. That's okay. Raddek, you and Sessic will do a bit of a combination effort.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll try.
Are you set?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yes.
knock on the
Good.
front door.
Let's go. Do you want going quiet or go loud? We can go in the morning or we can sneak in by the night.
We're
Let's
going
go
right
ahead.
now at night.
All right, night it is.
Night it is.
All right. You guys go away. You wait out the day.
Walk around aimlessly.
You wait. You tap your feet. Several hours pass. It is now nighttime.
We're all wearing like Tiamat masks.
Can't hear
Yes.
you, Sessic. I can't hear you. Don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
We are wearing like a Tiamat mask just to
Oh.
disguise ourselves.
Well, where did you get all these Tiamat masks? Oh, speaking
Well,
of, at this time, the lanterns that I spoke of before that were unlit are now lit. Carry on.
The same guards, the same maneuver. Nothing's changed about that, right? They're still patrolling.
Yep, pretty much.
Maybe we can take out the lens skin.
Maybe we can go through the barn, through the windows.
No, I mean we can turn off the lights so nobody can see us coming.
Right. Does anyone have cleared water?
What the?
Or we can maybe burn down the barn and cause a distraction to go straight to the lady they need to talk to.
Or we could just ask.
I mean,
that's
you
the
could
boring
create
option.
you could create water, or also press the digitation, snuff out a small candle-sized flame, or ignite one.
I'm confused right now. Are we going to talk to them or are we going to create a distraction? I mean, the plan changed 180 degrees in like 3 seconds.
I can't advise you guys. You have to.
No, I'm
determine
asking
this
the
in
party.
characters.
I'm asking the party.
I know. I just can't help you. You have to debate this yourself.
Okay, so I vote to just go talk. Just go straight up, kind of look official, and just go talk to them. Don't sneak in, kind of like cock, kind of in
Yeah.
there, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I agree.
All right. So take off all the masks and then go in and talk then?
No, keep the mask on.
All right.
Okay, let's ring the doorbell then.
Okay. Armed with dragon masks represented by Hearty Silver. What? Oh, okay. Delete Hearty Silver. Bring Hearty Silver back in. Yeah, there we go. Armed with dragon masks represented by Hearty Silver. You guys approach the door.
Just so we're clear, we're leaving Raya outside with the prisoner somewhere nearby, and she'll know that if she hears the raven, bark, and it's time to come in.
Ravens don't bark, buddy.
But he
Wow.
can mimic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If
Alright.
he hears a raven barking, then she needs to come in. That would be the signal that shit has gone sideways.
Okay. Alright, but yeah.
You guys seem to have made a very interesting plan.
Sorry?
I kind of
Eros, you've
Maybe.
joined us late. We have no idea you were coming. You're gonna have to catch up by listening. Not much we can do about that. Don't know what happened to you today.
Yeah,
So-
something happened. I'll explain later.
Okay, carrying on. Team, you've gone back and forth on this. Do you approach the door?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
In dragon
guys.
cultist masks, you approach the door.
So guys, also in Discord I made bullet points.
That
Anyone
is
wants to add
very
to bullet points.
helpful. That's helpful as shit right now.
Okay.
Because technically, out of collectors, I don't know like the story. I don't know the plot. I don't know why we're here. Because like after we speaking, but I gonna keep going. 'Cause why-
Those are the big bullet points. It's under
Discord.
general spirals. Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not quite its home. Let's just change that. Back to Baldur's Gate. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. There you go. Okay. Right, you knock on the door. Eventually, after your presence has warmed up the ground beneath you, after knocking on the door, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. The guards here approach the door. Someone goes through a little notch through the door, looks at you, and just simply waits to hear you out. Doesn't ask, who are you, what do you want? Just opens the door and just listens.
We would like to have an audience with the mistress of the house.
Are you expected?
Yes.
No. Say you just whisper in Sessic's ear. No, but I think she wants to hear us out.
Alright, what's your names?
That's not necessary. Oh, my bad.
Names is Ricket.
Alright. She ain't expecting no one named Ricket. Or Rick. So you can bugger off. When the door
Tell
gets
her
like...
it-
Oh, but did she know? This is our. Do you understand that this is of the past? It's that are you to be failed to anger the mistress just because you do not understand how passwords are being passed on around? Is it?
The guards looks at you and just go, you wanted a lot with the dead free or something?
That we do.
Right, come over this wall and we'll kill you. And he slides the door, well, the little notch through the door closed.
Sessic, may I take a turn?
Sure.
I politely not.
You, how long do you give it?
I give it about a minute if he doesn't respond. And then I would say in a very loud voice, we have her son.
Alright. Okay. The guard opens up the door. And, not opens the door, opens a little peeky hole. He looks at you, and he just goes, where is he then?
I'm going to hand
So-
over the ring we have. We're going to talk to the mistress only.
Is this
We
not
have
true?
a message.
The guard sees the ring, and he says, I see the ring, but you're not getting on these grounds unless we see him.
Okay, then his blood is on your head. Tell your mistress that.
Fine. And he closes the door.
Before he closes
Okay.
it, I'm going to throw the finger at his face.
Ah! You manage to really like hack that finger towards him, and he kind of goes, you know, was it,
Maybe
Shit.
you would like to reconsider.
He looks at you, and he just kind of goes, "Damn it! It doesn't matter how many dead fingers or rings you throw at me, unless I see the sun with you. I'm not opening this door."
Okay. Then I guess the son's gonna die, and the mistress will kill you for it.
Great.
And I will tell her.
You'll have to go over this wall first, kill us, then you can do your talking.
Okay.
Till then, bugger off. Closes the little seal on the door again to you. A very impolite
Okay.
man.
Yep. Is there any way to bust down that door?
I
Oh
could
yeah, Eros gonna do that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna signal Eros to
Wait.
do this.
Wait. I can disguise myself as the sun.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
That's a good
that
idea.
is disappointing.
go around. Make sure you're injured and beat up. Should we beat you up a
Yeah,
little bit
without
so
a
you look
finger.
roughed up?
You easily can disguise yourself to appear beaten up.
To
You can
beaten up,
even
yeah.
disguise not having a finger.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
So I'm going to cast Disguise Self with a finger missing and a ring missing, and I'm going to be all bloodied
Yep.
and tied.
Okay.
Let's
And one of them will probably, I don't know,
Let's
hold me.
wait.
So
Can we
and
wait 10
let's
minutes
wait. Let's wait 10 minutes. Yes.
so it seems like we went off and got him, then came back?
Alright. You go
But
off and you get him.
I won't be able to speak at all because I don't think my voice is going to be sound like his, right?
No. It won't.
No.
But
Okay,
you're
so I
gagged.
won't speak.
You're gagged.
I'm gagged. Yeah, perfect. I'm gagged. I'm gagged, bloodied, missing a finger.
Wonderful. You're ready for your date.
I am. How this is gonna go sideways so bad.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So fast.
Bank, bank, bank.
Already.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One more thing. I'm going to also be blindfolded because I'm going to take opportunities to look through my raven, so I don't want them to see that my eyes go all white.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to be blindfolded.
That's cool. Okay. Alright. Alright.
I just hope we ain't throwing off your entire campaign.
As the guy starts kicking the door.
Not throwing off the entire campaign, just changing it slightly.
Okay, and while you're thinking, I'm also going to cast Mage Armor beforehand.
Sure.
So I have it prepared. Just in case. That's 2 spells gone for probably nothing.
Okay. Let's see where we go. Alright, you come back to the door. You appear as Amrik Vanthampur, who is going to be denoted by you as we're going to make you all purple. You're going to be a purple Raddek right now. You're all illusioned. And
Okay.
you come knocking at the door. You seemingly find a different guard. This guard goes, "Oh, hi guys. Nice to see you tonight. It's a bit of a misty one, isn't it?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Well, what can we do for you? What brings you round to the Vanthampur estate today?" Oh dear,
we're
you look like you
messengers.
have one of the family members. That's no good.
Yep, we were sent. We're messed.
Oh, that's okay. What would you like to message?
We would like to talk to the mistress. The cultist team met. We have her son, as you can see, and we would like to make demands, or if you could, he'll die.
Well, if you like, I can get some of your demands now on paper. If you like, and he picks out. It's a tall man, but with a very effeminate voice. It seems he takes out a little pen and parchment, and he just goes, "Let me just write it down in case I forget. What would you like?" I mean, obviously you have the son, so she writes, "Has Amrik Vanthampur." What else would you like? What else would you like?
To meet the mistress.
You wanna meet Mistress Vanthampur. Very good, very good, very good. You didn't want to meet the sons or anything? No, just the missus? Alright.
They can fuck off.
Duchess Vanthampur. Sons can fuck off. Okay. Did you want to barter him for money, a bribe, wealth, riches, fame, power, what have you?
Nope. The cult of Tiamat doesn't
Whoa,
need all
slow
that.
down. Tick, tick. No. Okay, so as you were saying, cult of blank, insert name here. You were Tiamat.
T-I-A.
Do you spell that with one of those weird curly A's or a regular A?
Regular A.
Gotcha, understood. Cult of Tiamat.
How often do you get kidnapped? Jesus.
Well, you find a very interesting guard as, they circle round, I guess. This one's more forthcoming, I suppose. So, yeah, Cult of Tiamat, and if she asks, what's the subject matter? Also, would you say you're staying for dinner, breakfast, brunch, lunch, or none, or any of what I've described to you?
We'll be good. We're not trying to be gracious.
Are you sure? We can take you in for brunch just to make sure, so you're covered a
wouldn't
little
want to
bit for the
impose.
next morning.
We wouldn't want to impose.
Alright, no brunch, no lunch, no dinner. Oh, you get pretty hungry later. Okay. Excellent. I think I've got everything. But again, so I should tell Duke Vanthampur that you want to exchange her son for a chat?
And we want to chat about the exchange.
We
for
want to
other things
chat about the exchange of your son. Vague. We'll just put it in brackets, vague. Okay, if you could just hang outside here, we will, get back to you in about 5 minutes' time, give or take. Maybe about 10 minutes. Just make yourself comfy, and we'll be back. And, they slot the little door closed. You hear a commotion. It's like, they fucking what? And then you just say like, yeah, I took all the notes down. So they continue to sort of like run about in the mansion and get all this sorted, and then
One question, but
yeah.
Group. Should we drop the illusion just so it looks like we took him off again?
I think it's a good idea.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'll drop the illusion. Oh, damn. Actually, no, I won't drop it. Let's not drop it now. I can drop it.
Okay.
anytime. I'll keep it.
Okay. Alright. Yes. The little man comes back and he's just like, he actually comes back with like a welt on his face, a very fresh one. So someone clearly punched him in the face, and he opens the door again, and he just goes, "Oh, hi guys. I got a bit of bad news. So apparently, Fustwell Vanthampur, he has a bunch of invisible imp spies that has been seeing you at the bathhouse and over at the Low Lantern Tavern. So he confirmed that you do have like his son, and that's great. But apparently he watched you change shape in front of the doorstep. It took a little while of talking back and forth in the family. You know how it is, hierarchy, family, bedbound
we
son,
understand.
all that stuff. But he basically did manage to spot out that you do have his son, his brother rather, or the Duke. You have the Duchess's son, you have Fustwell's brother, so on and so forth, but you have an illusion version of the man right in front of us. So she will see you, though that's the good news. She can book you in and pencil you in for a couple of minutes, maybe a slight little... she's reserved some time for possible murder.
For fuck's sake, mate. Go straight to the point, ye.
Oh, sir, that attitude's not going to help anybody.
Fine. We'll take what we can get so far.
Yeah, so she's fitted you in, and she's ready to discuss her son, but on the condition that you do bring her son in. That absolutely has to happen, I'm afraid.
After negotiations, we won't give up. We'll give up his location exactly where he is during the negotiation. Does that sound fair?
Well, sir, that's not agreeable to Mrs. Vanthampur, I'm afraid. She wants him
Well-
in the estate, and she basically considers you as, well, to put it bluntly, sir, cats that need to be skinned aligned. Not my words, hers. And she may go to do so with 3 other spined devils, including one that you failed to kill at Low Lantern Tavern, until you all die along with her son.
Well, that is not gonna happen unless we talk first. Then we might even schedule a second meeting with the son.
Oh, you're making my job very harder, sir. But
I know, sir. I am sorry.
I'll try and tell her. But I
It's
don't.
you know how higher ups are. We understand. We're working for higher ups. They have us on this. They'll have my balls if I don't do this shit right.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll try, sir, but I really don't think this is gonna work well. I'd really say you really caught her on a good mood. I would really highly suggest you bring her son into the premises. We understand he's gonna be at knife point. We don't expect anything less, sir. You know, brings him on knife point. You have his neck. You're gonna gut him like a fish. We all appreciate that, but we want him on the premises. That really is like a hard line. Wall, but we're in the early stages of our negotiation. We can keep at this if that we can work, but just I'll have to go back and chat, okay?
Okay. Go back
Well,
and
my-
chat. But
Yeah.
the thing is, we just don't feel assured to have him. We don't feel are secure. We feel more at risk.
I get what you're saying, sir, but I can only say that the Vanthampurs basically are very difficult to deal with.
Yes.
I don't know how I got hired, quite honestly. The last guy that came before me seemingly got cut in half down the middle while he was upside down. I know, terrible thing. I hear that he was cremated after being folded neatly in half, which is...
That's good.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me 100 times. Mate, would you please look down? Can you please look at around your feet? If you can find a finger.
He does find that finger and he goes, "Oh, hello. Yes, there is a finger here."
Would you please tell the Duchess that that's his son's finger, her son's finger? And if he doesn't meet with us right now, I'll be more than glad and send him back here. Only, in a couple of bags rather than one.
I promise, sir, I will.
Thank you. I appreciate if you
I'll
will talk
pass
to her
on.
right now.
I will pass on that threat word for word. I swear. Would you please just give me a small little intimidation check that I could pass on as well?
Intimidation.
You're gonna roll if you. That's not on that one, which is so good. And he goes, "All right, sir. Out of a scale of 1 to 20, I'd give that past the middle point. I'd say that's pretty intimidating. I'll tell her exactly that." And he closes the door and he leaves.
I'll drop the illusion.
Well, say this is going well, guys.
Oh yeah, it's going brilliantly.
You see Sessic like let's see 40 miles away, and like that went well.
Sessic finds a horse and starts riding away to the horizon.
Arrow starts swinging in the air, looking for imps. Like,
Sessic
See-
start to walk back to the gate, like, well, that went well.
Worst
Should
comes
we
to
get the
worst.
sun?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That is a
But
goddamn.
if they have imps,
Worst comes to worst. We have to lose a lot more if we bring the sun. We have the advantage here.
agreed. But my concern is if the guy really has the imps that they're telling us, they may know what he is right now. And there's only that lady that I don't recall running looking for him at the
Should be decently fine.
decently fine.
We're fucked either way, so might as well hopefully they hid. The lady should be strong. She seems like a strong lass.
I'll go check with my raven. Is Vanthampur still, I don't know, 200 feet away or something like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, he's as far away as you guys have put him. He's extremely bored, as is Rhea at this point. But no, Rhea isn't bored. She maintains a cool, calm exterior as she just is on stakeout, doing her part to keep Amrik far, far away from you guys.
Okay, so I think I was gonna move to the corner here and start speeing.
Okay, alrighty.
If y'all are really worried, we could do something potentially stupid, but with the least risk to the entire party. We could send in a smaller group, and then have a bigger group guarding him. If y'all are willing.
I think we're just sending in prisoners at that point.
I'll volunteer my life. I don't think I'm worth as much to the party. I'm willing to volunteer the rest of my life.
Whoa. No.
Actually, you're the single cleric. No.
Yeah, I'm the fucking healer.
Whole life is precious. Okay, so eventually the guard comes back. He goes knocking at the door. At this point, he's got like a very fat lip, and his mouth is bleeding.
Does he have another ring to his eyes?
What? Say?
Does he have another ring to his eyes?
Oh, he doesn't have another ring to his eyes. No, he just has more welts, and he just kind of goes, "Hey
Do you mean to take care
guys,
of that?
I'm sorry.
Can you help?
I tried to talk on your behalf to the best of my ability. Oh, this
Do you want me to
hurts.
help you, man?
Yeah, that would be really, really cool.
Gonna cast. I know I'm wasting spell, but for low reasons, saying us grunts have to stay together.
Oh. Yeah, go on.
Just gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. Level, just regular one.
You cast Cure Wounds on him. Roll me a persuasion check. Just
Okay.
just something to keep in mind in the background.
Yeah, I know. I have
Yeah. Can I use an inspiration point for that?
You may roll inspiration.
So I just did, yeah.
Ah, yes. Excellent. Yeah. This guardsman on the other side, you reach out and you stroke his face. And he does get better and he just goes, "Wow, that's really kind of you. Thank you, man. Oh,
Look, I understand. I know dealing with pain in the ass bosses. Grunts like us, we have to stay together.
oh, listen, when this is all over, I hope you live and I hope we get to like would you like do you like wine? Do you like wine and
Of
cheese?
course. Yeah, I love wine.
I love wine and cheese. Could I? It's a bit presumptuous of me, but could I take you out for a wine and cheese tasting evening?
Sure, if we survive all this afternoon and you survive, sure.
Well, I mean, I hope I'm gonna survive. I mean, I'm.
No, I'm just saying that because you never know. You know, especially with the higher nobles.
So,
and all-
mate, you were saying that they were bringing news to us.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is it?
Well, yes, I do have to really apologize. I did my best. I promise you, I really, really did try my best. Unfortunately, Duchess Vanthampur says, and I quote, "Do you know who I am?" And she goes on to say that you do not threaten me and not prepared to meet me halfway. I will skin you and send your souls into my own personal box, reserved and rented in hell. Her words, not mine. But I do
Kat,
want to
here's a
give you a bit of a
message back.
head start, because I regret to tell you, she has sent out at least 3 spine devils to come after you.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Well, while we're killing those spine devils, and once we kill them, can you send a message of back? Great, we are meeting. That's great. We'll meet you halfway. We'll come onto your territory. Your son will stay away though.
Wait, I'm sorry. Cover that again.
we're kind of. I said the message back to her is, well, great. Well, we are gonna meet you halfway. We're gonna go into your territory, but the sun's gonna stay off your land while we're negotiating until we finish. Now we're gonna go kill the spine devils. You might want to get out of here before they get here. Never caught your name.
It's Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Joseph. Yep.
Oh,
Hopefully
we got two
Jay.
J's. Hey.
Yeah, JJ.
Oh,
JJ.
I'm sorry. I can't distract you. You're gonna have to fight devils. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
not
close
gonna
up.
go-
You got stuff you gotta sort out. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And he closes
we'll be
the
here,
little
don't worry.
slatch, and yeah. You guys then promptly begin to adopt a defensive position, I imagine.
Yeah, and we're going to signal Rhea to come over.
No. Be careful, because we need someone to still guard the body.
Ah! Just couldn't get him through the gates. Could you? All right, fine. All right. Let's get some power music. All right. I may have done the same as you. Let us see what we have in good old battle music. I guess we'll go with this. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Please roll me initiative. Oh, no. Miss. It's not a great surprise. This isn't a jazzy moment. This is not a moment of jazz. Alright. Paving all the beeps and people. Yikes. Yikes a ton. Yikes. Okay.
Okay, so I may be doing initiative wrong because I just rolled a 15
Did you
and
click
I'm not
your
seeing
token?
myself there. Oh fuck.
That's
try
how you do. Click your token, roll initiative. We'll repeat this enough times till you remember.
Click my token.
Your illusion is dropped, right, Raddek?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, critical initiative. even
There
better.
you go. See, isn't it better when you get it right?
Right?
Right? Okay. So, the fog has not lifted. That is still very much the case. You all, various amongst you, have dark vision, so on, so forth. But I should tell you that there is a blanket of heavy fog, which makes things, anything beyond melee, heavily obscuring. Okay?
Alright.
Back-to-back formation, back-to-back.
Yep, you get some time. You all assemble into a nice back-to-back. You are not surprised, seeing as you kind of got forewarning about what to expect not too long from now. So with that, Azaghal, it's your turn first.
Okay, so do I spot anything there yet?
You continue to look around into the sky, but you fail to find anything in particular.
So just I just moved from Sessic to protect the other side of you, and I stand on dodge stance.
An archer stance.
Yes, a dodge stance.
Ah, very good. You take the dodge action. All right, let's
right.
give you
Yes.
the boots of dodge. Excellent. Hearty Silver, what is your turn?
I think I just ready in action for when they come.
Okay. Ready in action. They come within 5 feet melee range to you. You start slicing.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Maybe no. I will first try to use the hand bow from a distance.
Okay. Alright, very good. Hambo at anything you can shoot at in a distance. Very good. Alrighty. That condition is quickly met as a swooping, shrieking, terrible spined devil, very much akin to the one you saw back at the Low Lantern Tavern, comes swooping down and comes clashing right after Sessic. And for that, your condition is met. You can make that attack right now, please.
Wait, me?
Yes, you. Make a hand
Oh.
crossbow attack.
I don't think I have an. How do you
Let's go to your character sheet. You need to import it from the compendium to find hand crossbow. Now, let's go to your character sheet. Character sheet. There we go. Hand crossbow. I don't see it. You didn't add it. That's why. In the compendium.
what?
I look up hand crossbow. The compendium is the information button to the right-hand side of the journal. I find
Right.
the item hand crossbow. I drag and drop it into your equipment. An attack has automatically been made. You are now ready with your hand crossbow.
Oh, here. Sorry for the wait.
That's okay. That's a miss.
Yep.
As you shoot through the gloom and you just like your arrow just gets twirled up between the quivers of this terrible spined devil. As he comes lashing down, he makes a terrible series of he goes biting and trying to stab his pitchfork through Sessic as he goes. And he misses both times. But he stays in place. Following that, a third spine devil comes swooping down, and they begin to start hacking over at Sessic too, this time with advantage. And he's going to go with a bite and a fork stab. Now, Sessic, shit is getting a little bit real, as you just got critted twice. The fork lances through that excellent plate armor you just brought for yourself and just finds a seam in the new item you got for yourself, dealing 4 points of piercing damage. And the bite that it gives is very reminiscent of the bites that you give, dealing 9 points of slashing damage as they just hack and slash over at your neck. Hearty, no, that second attack will not be appropriate, or the third one for that matter, because
I just messed around with my inventory. Sorry for pressing.
That's okay. That's okay. But the bite gnashes and really rends away at your token. Now, I don't know why you're doing that math. You can just click your green bar on the token, hit -13, enter. It will automatically calculate it for you. Now, that was that spined devil. Following that, this spined devil over here is going to come down. He is going to make his way towards... Well, they have a specific mark, actually. It's not by fluke. He comes towards Sessic as well. He flies down and on top of you as he goes hacking and slashing away at you. One of those attacks is a hit with a 19, dealing 5 points of piercing damage. None of them flap and fly away, and they all maintain a melee with you, looking to kind of like sink their way at you. They definitely hate you, Sessic. They hate you. They hate you, and they want to see you dead first, without consideration for anybody else around them. And that is their turn. Raddek, it's your turn.
Okay.
I got you, Sessic.
I'm going to turn over towards the one that's right next to me. my eyes are gonna start glowing blue, and I'm going to use my hypnotic gaze on him.
Alrighty, excellent.
That's a DC Wisdom of 13.
Okay. Alrighty. He passes. His snarking, searing eyes rejects you, and you fail to make your way into that foul, evil, devilish mind of his.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to stay put.
Okay, Dr. Justice Schakal, it's your turn.
Going to use healing word. Probably gonna do a second level heal. Sessic. My bad.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent.
It should be another D4. I don't know why.
Probably
Ah, there it is. Says one above it. My bad. So it's 10.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, 10 healing done altogether. Very good. All right, is that your turn, Dr. Joseph Skakel?
No, I'm gonna swing my mace at this guy.
Excellent. Let's see it.
I accidentally just closed my character. Not bad.
That's okay. That's all cool. Okay, that is a hit. Please roll damage. As you do strike at this this devil, it seems like your mace just bludgeons against the side of its devilish form as it kind of snarks at you, just kind of as it easily sort of repels your mace.
When in doubt, burn it with sacred flame.
Will your actions are spent?
Yeah, I was spent.
Alrighty. Eros, it is your turn.
Eros runs around here. Readies his battle axe as he goes into a rage.
Alright, rage activated. Give yourself the Fist of 0 and reduce your free rages down to 2. The Fist, yeah, there you go. And then Fist of 0 updated by your token symbol of a fist while hitting the number 0. You've done it before. I believe in you. You can do it again.
We believe in you.
I believe in you. You did it. All right, Eros. Now, what would you like to do? You're gonna attack this spined devil with advantage, right?
Yes, but not reckless.
Okay, excellent. Not reckless, but that's all still with advantage. That is a hit. Now the team very carefully got your great axe silvered for you on your behalf. Roll damage.
Thank you, guys.
As you do, 2 rage plus 1d6 divine fury comes in part of the situation. Great. Where does the +1 come in on that divine fury?
From Divine Fury gives you a 1d6 plus half your class level. Rounded down.
Okay, I believe it. Whew. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, the radiantness of your weapon, including the silveredness, seemingly does draw a great fierce bout out of the side of this spined devil. Its black ichor of foul, rancid devil or lower plane slime of blood coats and kind of destroys the small little plant life that's on the ground there as it bleeds out quite profusely against your very slender, slightly humming silver great axe. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Sessic, it's your turn.
I follow through with the one on Eros.
Okay. You have advantage.
Shing! No.
Oh, excellent. The silver longsword is a hit. Roll damage. As you come back in with this silvered... don't do the bite. As you come right in with this silvered longsword, you do jam this spined thing. You easily run it through and then just spill its carcass off to the side as it is quickly... Well, actually, this is the first time you've killed a devil. As you watch, its body suddenly comes about with a great roaring heat, and the devil slips from pain and begins to laugh. It begins speaking in Infernal. Does anybody know Infernal?
I know
I do.
Inferno.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course you did, you damn min-maxers. You knew what you were getting in for. He begins to kind of say, "Ha! This is only the beginning. I'll come back, and I'll kill you all. I'll bring a swarm of spined devils, and I'll prick you. I'll prick every part of you." As he explodes and bursts into flame, evaporating and sent back to the lower planes.
Well, that was a thing.
See you in Vegas.
Alright. Azaghal, it is your turn.
All right.
Does the bite also hit?
Does the bite also hit? He was already dead before the bite, so you can spend that on another one of the spined devils.
Yeah, I'm going to spend that in order to gain my 10 hit point.
Alrighty, go for it.
That won't be applied to this one.
Alrighty. You do bite him. You do a little nibble against him. Again, there's lots of those spikes that are that are just like pierced out from his leathery winged back, and you fail to really like kind of draw any blood from its being. But otherwise, you do elicit what you need for your blood fury. Do you actually get this from like delicious, healthy blood, or you're just like psyched up?
Hungry Jaws, let me check.
Okay, battle for yourself into a vicious speedy fairy. Yeah, fuck it, it works. It works.
Sessic, just, you have 22 hit points, I'm pretty sure right now. Not 16.
Okay, thank you.
Well, they were on 6 before, you gave them 10. Why aren't they on 16? Why aren't they on...
he was on 11.
Ah,
He was on 11, Ted.
Thank you. Alright.
No problem.
Wait, he can't be on 11. If you
He's
gave him
on-
10, he would have had to be on 1 hit point when you healed him.
Ah, my bad.
16 is correct, I think you'll find.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
16 is correct.
So wait, what was the 24 minus 13? So I thought that was at 11 at that time.
We will have a
I might
little
be
look
confused by
back
saying.
right now.
Am I being insane?
Sessic received 4 piercing by an additional 9, resulting in 13. Sessic reduced his health from 23 by 13, making that 11. Or should have been 11. In fact, we see the math here. He had 11 hit points. It was then after that you gave him 10 hit points back. So we're all wrong. Sessic should be on 21 hit points.
Wait, because I get hit another time at 11 and I down to 6.
You were hit another time. That is correct. That is incorrect. You were hit by a fork and you were given another 5 points of damage. That 11 would have reduced down to 6. You would have got 10 hit points back to 16. We are good. Okay.
Okay.
Don't do math in chat. Use the speech bubble. Hit the green bubble. Minus 13. Hit enter. Done. And that way, Dr. Joseph Schakal doesn't need to check things up again. Because he'll just automatically do the math.
Yeah, it just like sometime when I click it on the green button, it just says 16 minus 13, but it doesn't calculate. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean.
I only do it
Azaghal.
'cause I care.
Yes.
All right. So
We
I'm
scare
just-
because
I'm,
we care. Azaghal, it's your turn.
I'm gonna reposition here.
Excellent.
To
Beautiful.
flank with Sessic, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of this. demon here.
Excellent.
Beat the shit out of him.
Go for it. You have advantage, so that is a critical hit to start off with. But the second attack is a miss. You deal a great bout of effort. You do bring your whole arm in, and you give a great, real slash down this creature's wings. But you don't seemingly cause permanent scars as the spine devil's leathery rings kind of like peels up behind him by your hand axe. As you do 13, as you do your best effort, but the spine devil does seemingly repel it to some degree.
All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty, your dodge will be removed now. Okay, Hearty Silver, it is your turn.
Alright, Hati Silva jumps at the door and uses it to propel himself with a rapier to demon.
Excellent, you have advantage, and also that's pretty cool. You'll get a little +1 to the roll, just because I think that's cool. Alrighty, that's a hit. Oh, yeah, nice sneak attack. So, Hearty Silver, you do an excellent major lunge. It looks magnificent. But you can't help notice how your rapier is sliding in with great difficulty. And it seemingly all the major arteries are just sort of like slipping away. You know when you pierce arteries here and there and like organs and hearts, and they just aren't cutting the same. This thing is extra like spongy. It's terribly annoying. But you look to yourself and you look at how this creature is doing and you're like, damn, that should have killed him. And then you look at how wonderfully Sessic's longsword did and Mr. Barbarian's great axe did, and it seems to be the case that those silver weapons were actually a decent investment.
Hearty Silver takes a deep breath, and with anger of his own stupidity, he takes the dagger and stabs the demon.
Excellent. That will unfortunately... Well, that'll be a hit. Yeah, that'll be a hit, and you can roll damage.
Really?
Yeah. You have advantage. You don't have sneak attack, and you don't have your dexterity bonus, so this will just be free, halved to 1.
God damn it.
Yes.
Hey, death of 1,000 cuts. Death of 1,000 cuts, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, Spine Devil's turn. Well, regardless of you, they want Sessic dead. They don't care about any one of you but Sessic. They seemingly move to here. Now that they do not take an attack of opportunity as they... Well, actually, I need to complete this movement. So firstly, it moves there. It will make... Actually, it won't move there. Firstly, it's going to fly to here.
Attack of opportunity?
No. As it moves off the ground, his feet kick off, his wings sort of tuck in, he kind of barrel rolls away, and he flaps just in a quick, sudden burst to such speed and effectiveness that you all miss your opportunities to get an attack of opportunity in, as he nimbly sort of gets out of there with great sort of devilish elegance and deathly precision. As he goes to this position, he starts throwing out some spines, some of those spike growths that was on his being, and he starts hurtling them towards Sessic. What's that?
Sessic will rest his shield, brace for impact.
You do brace for impact to the best of your ability. You manage to deflect the first spine, and in the gloom you notice that as the spine deflects, coming between you and Hearty Silver, the spine gently is aflame and is glowing dimly with a very, very pale, very, very gritty reddish flame. The second attack, however, is a hit, and you receive 6 piercing damage along with 3 fire damage.
So 3 get eat my temporary hit point, and I just take 6.
Okay, yes. Okay. Yes, 10 remaining. Okay, following that, the other spined devil begins to follow suit, flying in a very similar manner and performing these attacks very similarly to you, throwing these spines right at you again in a barrage, all coming at you. Okay, Sessic, one was a miss. He had no reason to have advantage. The second attack is a critical hit. You take 5 piercing and 12 points of fire damage.
So
I'll pick you back up.
I'm down. Yep.
I got you.
Sessic is became like a lizard shish kebab.
Yeah. Being...
Never target.
What's up?
I was gonna say, I don't know why they always target tank without taking out the healer first. They're just wasting him. They're just wasting time.
It's not a matter of that.
They just
Different.
because. Yeah, orders.
Different reasons. Anyway, That is their both turn. And Raddek, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to move right around here. But before I do that, I'm going to stretch out my hand and cast Ray of Frost on, I think this is the one that got hit.
Yes, they both have been hit somewhere in their life. One has been skewered through by Hearty, the other has had his share of trouble, I think either from Sessic or Eros. But both have been hit, and you can make me a Ray of Frost attack.
Okay.
That is an excellent hit, your Ray of Frost shooting true. The illness that you felt back at the Dungeon of the Dead Free has now since passed, if I'm not otherwise stated, by the way. And you feel, you're a bit readier for a fight now. And you're much more focused. You're, excuse me for the delay. As you shoot this cold towards this spined devil, he keeps his arms closed. He holds onto his fork. He cocks his head forward and bares his teeth as his spines sort of bristle and squirm in the mist. You see he lights up with more of that hellish flame to his person. And you can get the impression that the cold didn't completely work to its fullest effectiveness upon reaching him.
Okay. That's it. That would be my turn.
Alrighty. Dr. Joseph Schakal, it is now your turn.
Yep. Cure wounds. Level 1, Sessic.
Alrighty.
Come on, man. Can't go to sleep yet.
Alrighty. Yep. You sorry, that was a bit too intense. But yeah, Sessic, you live. You live.
Can I try to, just pull him up on his feet?
Yeah, I think that's actually okay. That's fair. I'm gonna say it's going to take your... Let's say it takes all of your movement, and you give
Sure.
it to Sessic. How does that sound? Does that sound fair?
Perfect. Yeah, now lift him up in front of me.
Do you want this to be a homebrew rule that we keep for the future?
I'd be good with it if everyone else was good with that. I
Would
can
you
give up
guys
my
like
movement
that?
to someone else in the room.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
That works.
Especially since it's usually in the case that a healer is not going anywhere. He's a slow guy. This just makes him slower, but he's doing more helpful things for the team. I will edit the original pinned message about all these homebrews. Anyway, moving swiftly along, Eros, it is now your turn. It is also worth mentioning, now that you're in melee, these spined devils are at a height of 20 feet in the air.
Oh, are they?
Yes, I didn't mention that the first time, but I apologize, but it didn't change anything about how they escaped and how they're firing upon Sessic.
Come on, Mike. You can do it. So it's like I'm gonna warn you again.
Some people I'm not even hearing anything from, but Eros, it is your turn, and I'd like to hear what you do this turn.
Eros is gonna pull out a javelin
Okay.
and he's gonna toss it at this spine devil.
Right, now here's the question. Does your rage come across a ranged weapon? And does your divine fury? I know that's on my mind. My answer to this is going to be yes, it does.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Well, if you want, I could check the ruling real quick.
You can check the ruling, and I'll tell you I don't care. You're a barbarian. You don't want to be fucked over when you have to make a ranged attack. I'm not going to fuck you. You can get your rage and radiant damage through your ranged attack.
Alright. So I'm gonna attack with a javelin.
Okay. That is a brilliant hit. The javelin is not silvered, but who are you attacking? This silver devil or this spine devil?
I'm not able to wait. There we go. This one.
Alrighty, excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, go right ahead and roll damage for me. Alrighty. Now, not the 2, but the 1d6 plus 1 is the radiant damage. So, let's take that off first, which is an excellent amount of radiant damage, if I do say so myself. 5 out of 2. So, your javelin, having been imbued with that radiant energy, does lance through this spined devil, and it flaps awkwardly as it curses in infernal. It basically just kind of says, foul little angel spawn. It kind of growls out with blood in its throat, and
Fiendish bastard, come at me.
might do that, might take you up on it. Had they not seen Sessic rise to their feet, this is something they cannot tolerate. But Sessic, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be like, oh, that's hurt.
Come on, man. You'll be good. You're good.
All right,
Up and at it. Up and Adams.
I'm going to use my javelins. Yeah,
Can't hear you, Sessic. Try again.
Has to do something about that mic.
We've tried it before, it's not the mic, it's some software setting with
Oh.
him and Discord. We've got different
Yeah.
mics, it's something else.
We always have a bad relationship, me and Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
Gotta try again.
I believe Dr. Joseph and I throw a javelin at him.
Okay, I heard him say, I'm leaving that to Joseph and I'm throwing a javelin at him. So we're gonna
I
act on it.
believing in Joseph, and I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate your patience in this matter. Go ahead and throw that javelin, Sessic. That is a hit. Nice one. Roll damage, please. Which one are you firing at? The one that Eros hit?
The one that's already hurt, yes. The one that
Alrighty.
Eros hit.
Now, your javelin is not keenly divine or otherwise, but you do manage to strike right into the devil's head, and he flaps there with that javelin still like midway through his skull, and he like tries to shake it off. But as you do so, you see that fissures of red kind of flame begin to curl upon the kind of crusts and spines and bits of flesh on his matter, and he too begins to kind of disintegrate into hellfire. And this devil kind of turns his attention back to Eros, and he says, "Your gods can't protect you in the lower planes. We'll find a way to bring you down. We'll do it. We'll find a way, and then I will hunt you myself, and I will cut your beautiful, pure heart and shit all it!" Ah! As he explodes into flames himself. Alrighty. Sessic, very good round. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, that will be my turn. I will be ready for the upcoming damage because I'm probably gonna fall again.
We'll see. Azaghal, it's now your turn.
Alright, so quick question.
Yes.
I don't really have any range weapon, so if I reposition here in front of Sessic, well, that will not stop the guy from this asshole from moving anyway.
You say you don't have any ranged weapons. This
Oh,
is
the
not
hand
true.
axes are throwable.
That's correct.
Alright, okay. So I'm just gonna reposition here in front of Sessic anyway, and then I throw my two childs.
Excellent. Let's see those attacks. Oh, hello. Look at you go.
Hello, critic with 19.
Yeah, yes. Look at you go. Yeah, that's awesome. See? Champion is pretty good. As you do strike at him, your hand axe deeply embeds itself into his side, and he does like recoil powerfully. You really bring in a whole massive weight behind each of these hand axe throws that you give, but the devil does manage to deal with this relatively well, given that it is not silvered. But he looks very badly hurt.
Alright, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, and your second attack will be a miss. Hearty Silver, it is your turn.
I pull out my hand crossbow and shoot.
Alright. That is a miss.
Oh no!
You can shoot again with it if you like.
Really?
Yeah.
As a bonus action?
I mean, you kind of have to like juggle it into your offhand if you like, but yeah, you can.
Oh wow! Alright.
Alright, that's a hit on the 24. It's not a critical, we'll just take the results on the left-hand side. This is the first hit, so yes, dexterity will be applied to it. I should really probably decide if I want to make you get another hand crossbow, so whatever, we'll deal with that later. 6. You have no sneak attack for any reason.
Yeah.
That's 6. So, you do lunge through this person, and it's a very, very good shot. It's really good. But that arrow just kind of slumps its way through him as he just kind of pulls that arrow out of his side and just like throws it to the ground with a bit of a huff, as he's quite annoyed by that.
Right.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Mr. Spine Devil's turn. Mr. Spine Devil is happy to kill you, but who does he hate most? You see, you have purposely intercepted to protect Sessic. So he's going to come over here, I suppose, and he's then going to flick a few of his tail spines towards you, Eros. That's a miss on a 9 and a hit on a 17, dealing 6 piercing and 5 points of fire damage. The piercing you half to 3. The fire you don't half at all. Being a...
Says 27. 8 damage altogether.
Okay. Done about 27 altogether. No, it is 3 points of damage off and then 5 points of damage of fire off as well. 8 in total. 8 off your maximum 27. You are correct. Anyway, that is his turn. Raddek, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to step forward next to Eros, and I'm going to extend my hand and shoot another ray of frost at it.
Excellent. That is a miss, unfortunately.
And then I'm going to cower behind Eros.
Good. There's a lot of Eros to provide a lot of cover.
Exactly.
Nice. I like it. Dr. Joseph Schakal, it's your turn.
I shall take one step to the side.
Hmm.
Shall cast Sacred Flame at it.
The creature fails. Roll me. All right. With that bit of radiant fire burning away at the spined devil, you see how it too just kind of has its outer skin peeled away by the scorching radiant flames as it clutches to its devilish fork, howling in agony. Before a second, like just a burst of dark orangey flames explodes out, and the spine devil is disintegrated and dies. Well done, guys. You have beaten back the spined devils.
Yay!
Okay, I'm gonna start going over people's wounds. Make sure I like patch up. Make sure they're not bleeding out anymore.
Okay. Jeffrey opens the latch, hearing the last of the devils dying, and he just kind of comes up and he just goes, "Oh, well done. I'm glad you lived. So, what do you want me to tell my mistress now? Because she kind of really hopes that got a message across. She's told me that, well, in case you lived, she says, well done. You're nice and strong. Good, excellent. But I really must have my son through the gates, or else I'll be sending 12 more, and then after that I will send 23 more. After that I will send my whole 46 spine devils to you at once, and I really must have my son.
Guys, you okay with me speaking?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell your mistress second verse same as the first. We'll kill them all unless she agrees to the bargaining. Is this, and then your son will die if we die. So
By the way, that's 3 less fingers.
Okay.
Oh, and also ask her before then, does she have scorn?
Does she have scorn? I
Scorn.
don't. Scorn. Scone.
scones.
Scones. Oh,
Scones.
goodness. Here we'll go. Oh, so you do want to be ticked in for brunch?
For the love of
Eh.
God.
Fuck it. Okay, yeah, sure. Put us in for brunch.
Okay, I'll put you in for brunch. Alright, well, with that, very interesting negotiations having been set up, it will end
Very
today's
blunt.
session here. Thank you very much for playing with me today, guys. I look forward to playing with you all next week. See you then.
Sure.
Take care and goodbye.